Hi everybody, welcome back to Hijinks and Handlebars, or Hiatus and Handlebars.
I almost thought you screwed it up because you didn't say Monster of the Week. I was just like...
This is... I am in a strange position today, being in the little GM's box here. And everybody else is doing different things, and you might be asking yourself if you've seen...
Only me.
If you've seen other episodes of this show, you might be asking yourself, what's going on? Well, the answer is, we're on hiatus for a couple weeks from the main campaign, and so a few of us are taking that opportunity to do little one-shots. We're kind of still trying to get together as a group and play some games, and keep you entertained on Tuesday evenings, but we're mixing it up a little bit. So tonight's game that we will be playing is Monsterhearts. If you've never heard of that before, it is essentially a super sexy, wonderful monster game where the monsters are fucking.
Like Twilight. Or
and I suppose before we get any further...
Yeah, so obviously tonight is... There's going to be a content warning for more mature themes than we typically cover, including sex and sexual relationships, probably bullying, if that comes up. That's something that tends to come up with high school stories.
How dare they?
Is there anything else we explicitly want to mention?
Yeah, aside from the sexual content, I think the rest of it we generally cover in Hijinks and Handlebars. Yeah. But as all of our unscripted material would end up venturing into, possibly just if anything does come up that is triggering for you or something that you're not comfortable with, please just be safe.
Yes.
Take care of yourself first. No story is more important than you are, so take that time that you need, and if you feel you can return to it in pieces, the VOD will be up after we stream tonight. It'll be on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel. If there's anything that you missed because you had to step away and then you come back and you just can't watch that section, feel free to tweet at us and be like, what happened, and can you leave out these parts?
Yep.
And we'll try to fill in the blanks as much as possible.
We are happy to do that for you, and honestly, more interaction on our various social platforms would be wonderful.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. Okay. So, without any further ado,
cool.
We are going to jump right in to Bridge Ridge High. This is a relatively small high school located in a relatively small community in the wonderful state of Pennsylvania. It is currently about halfway through the school year, and all of our main characters are seniors. This is the Friday before 3-day weekend, and it is also the same Friday on which the big football game for state title is going on between the Bridge Ridge Bulldogs and the Pennsylvania Pine Whiskers. I want to take a moment and have everyone introduce their characters real quick.
And themselves.
And pronouns.
Yeah, I can begin with that. I am Jonas Newhouse, he, him, and today I am playing the Cuckoo, Lewin, they, them.
Okay. I'm William, they, them, and today I'm playing the vampire, Davis, he, him. Do we want physical descriptions or anything or no?
Not yet.
Not yet. Cool. The end.
I am Franny, she, her, playing Noah, the Hollow, who is she, they,
Okay.
she, they.
Spencer LaBelle, he, they, playing Ophelia, she, her.
Great.
The worm.
Okay.
The worm.
I think with that, we're probably just going to jump right in. So, you are all in the last period of class that you have before school gets out on this Friday. So, Davis is in Home Ec with Ms. Brown. Lewin is in Advanced Algebra with Mrs. Polimna.
Great.
Noah is in Biology with Mix Yang. And Ophelia is in History with Mrs. Beazle. Let's start with you, Lewin.
What's up?
What is Lewin up to in these last few moments before class gets out? And what do they look like?
So Lewin, they, them, kind of androgynous looking. I'm dressed in something that Lewin might wear on an average day. They tend to have hair covering their dominant eye. though they haven't realized it's their dominant eye yet. They are black. They have like shortish hair, like in the back that's covered by the hat. They're pretty hot. I have a 2 in hot out of a possible 3, so I'm like at 66% capacity for hotness.
So on like a 1 to 10, a 66.
Yeah.
Wait, that sounds really low. That sounds really low.
Exactly that.
Hang on, no. A 0 would be 50, so that would be more like 87.5.
I thought you were doing the
Fairly
joke
hot.
of a 1 to 10, you are 66,
Yeah.
which is approximately 56.
I thought that too.
possibly
Which
could
is
be.
accurate.
That is what I meant now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what they look like. And they are currently they have a like gang of wannabes because they're a pretty popular kid in school and have had pole for like 3 years, honestly.
You all are fairly popular.
Yes, we all the 4 of us are. One of my wannabes is in this class with me. That's that is Ren Ryder. Him. And Ren is extremely good at algebra, which is why I wanted the period that he was in, because my wannabes always sit near me. So we're taking a test right now.
Okay.
And I'm not even like thinking about the questions, just the answers on Ren's paper.
Ms. Polimna gave you a test on the last day, in the last period before a 3-day weekend. Huh?
She did.
Close.
Yeah, that's why I hate her so much.
Well, she comes around the side and she sees you kind of like copying from Ren's sheet.
Looking a little shifty.
Looking a little shifty? Do you want to roll something?
Can I maybe just try to keep my cool before she figures that out?
I think that's great.
That is a 6 plus cold, so 7.
Great. So Monsterhearts is a system that uses only 2d6 in order to make all of the rolls in the game. It's a little bit like if you watch the Monster of the Week streams, it's based on a similar system. Or if you've seen
Dungeon World
Apocalypse World or Dungeon World, or well, we're kind of we seem to be doing a lot of those kinds of games. But it's a very nice
so much
system.
fun.
They are.
Yeah.
Anything a 6 or under is considered a failure. Anything a 7 to 9 is a mixed success, and anything a 10 or higher is a complete success. So what did you roll?
I rolled. We're doing keep your cool, right?
Yes.
So plus cool. So I'm at a 7.
Okay.
On a 7 to 9, you, the MC Sam, will tell me how my actions would leave me vulnerable, and I can choose to back down or go through with it. And then I think what I'm doing is like I see her like being kind of suspicious of me, so I want to like accidentally knock my pencil off the table and just like have her think I'm being weird, just like being clumsy, like I'm looking shifty. Wow, that doesn't make sense. I think I'm just gonna look out the window. I'm gonna like just stare out the window and just be like inconspicuous. But I rolled a 7, so how might that leave me vulnerable?
It will leave you vulnerable because if you keep staring out the window, you're not going to be able to complete the test.
Okay, so the choice is like possibly be caught or put in a correct but unfinished test.
Yes.
I will take the latter option, and when like she's not paying attention to me, I'll just fill in the last ones to the best of my guesses.
Okay.
I won't be able to cheat, but yeah.
Okay. Cool. You hear the bell ring. Davis, what are you up to in home economics?
Okay, so Davis is a trans man, and he is a transfer student, but from like 4 years ago, so everyone's used to it by now. But he has short, like very buzz like down to the skull hair. He has very dark black skin, really like tightly sponged hair on top as well.
Okay.
And he wears, I mean, like, I believe he is wearing a black turtleneck.
Great.
Currently, and does like, and has glasses and looks like rather astute as one could, I suppose. And also post-op for top surgery, so like a flat chest there as well. And he is really paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, very there with Ms. Brown.
Okay. So Miss Brown is, there's sort of a desk up at the front that has sort of an oven in the side of it. And she is currently pulling out this like bread that it's like a flatbread, like a naan, that she was having all of you make. And she kind of like brings it out and she says, and this is how all of them should look. Once they're out of the oven, we're gonna brush them with a little bit of butter. Davis, how are yours coming along?
I think they're good.
Do you want to roll something to see how well they are?
Yeah, let's do a.
Keep your cool. Don't
Yeah.
panic over the naan.
I'll keep my cool.
It's just carbs. Don't panic. Don't panic over bread. Don't panic over bread.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did it.
10.
Okay. I think like you look down into the oven and they look exactly.
And I do say like, oh yeah, I think it's good. And I look down and I like,
They're perfect.
maybe a little bit.
Okay. And as you pull them out of the oven, you hear the bell ring.
Yeah, I pull them out and I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't get around to the glaze.
She's like,
that's okay.
That's okay. They look
course.
great.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
In fact, do you mind if I take those home with me?
Hey, absolutely, I have no need for them.
Wonderful. Great. Okay.
I'm gonna teach you salary. I need all the free food I can get.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Yes.
Are you going to the game?
Oh, no. I have other plans with my husband.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll
But
see
thank you for the bread.
We have Monday off, or is
Yes, Monday off, yeah.
it? Okay, I'll see you Tuesday then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bright and early.
Bright and early.
Except for the last period.
Hey,
Oh,
I can come stop by in the morning if you want.
would you mind?
I wouldn't.
I'm having a lot of trouble with my first period. They're
Really?
just not grasping yeast.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Any slight sounds or anything, it could fall.
Yeah. Yes. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
bright and early.
Bright and early. And
I'll leave.
Noah. What are you up to?
Well, Noah is in biology, and Noah is 5'4". What did I say? Oh yeah, she's Latinx. She has an asymmetrical bob. She dresses fairly cash. Like she usually just wears a shirt and and jeans of some kind, darker colors. Nose ring, painted nails, lace-up boots.
Cool.
And her seat buddy in biology is Maisie McIntosh,
Okay.
who's a sophomore. She's sticky sweet, meaning like she's so sweet that like
Too much.
yes.
Okay.
Thinks Noah is super cool.
Can I?
And yeah, so now basically she's just Noah's just waiting for class to end.
Okay. Can I give you something? I think
Yeah.
you are in the middle of a frog dissection.
Oh, cool.
And Maisie is like not wanting to be a part of this at all. And she's like, "No, is it like? Can you just
Yeah,
do
I
it?"
got it. Help me.
Okay,
What's
here.
it called?
And she hands you like forceps and like a little scalpel.
Thanks. All right, so
Oh
we
my
just
god, I
slice
can't
this-
even look. I'm gonna throw up.
Well, excuse yourself. I'm just gonna
Oh,
slice it down.
No,
and-
sorry. I mean like, I will stay. I'm staying.
You can close your eyes. It's all
Would you
right.
mind?
Not at all.
And she like kind of like covers her eyes.
Wrong wire.
I like grab the towel next to me. It's a bit of a squirt.
And she goes like a little pink when you say that. She's like, she
no,
like
but-
eyes
Roll plus
closed.
high.
Learning something about Maisie right here.
All right, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. What did the directions say?
Mix Yang.
Mix Yang kind of like they are over helping another.
I did the thing. I
They
opened it.
they kind of look up from across the room and like, oh, wonderful work.
Are we done?
Well, no, you still have to remove the heart.
Oh God, it's got a heart. All right. We just take it out then.
Yeah, look at the little diagram on the direct. And Maisie is going to throw up in the little. There's like a little bucket for.
Oh my god, she
innards
didn't
and
even
things.
put gloves on first.
Oh, right.
That was so cool. We're gonna get such a Good grade.
I think once Mix Yang turns around and kind of while everyone else is kind of looking away, Noah pulls out a small empty vial and is just kind of like gonna squeeze some blood into the vial.
Cool. Do you want to roll me
More
keep your
formaldehyde
cool?
at this point.
Just to see
Yeah.
if Maisie sees you or
Roll
anyone
for
sees
what?
you. Roll keep your cool.
And that's 2 6.
That's 2 6s, yeah.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so I think Maisie does see you do this.
Do you have any cool or cold?
Page 2.
Yeah, so keep your cool is
Oh,
2d6 plus cold.
So it's actually going to be a 5.
Oh, okay.
It got worse!
So Maisie, I'm sorry?
You don't mark
No,
experience
okay.
of cold,
No.
do you? Yeah, no.
Not in this
You get
no, I
experience
don't believe so.
a similar way that you do in Dungeon World, because at the beginning of the book
Yes.
they thank Adam Koval and Sage lost it.
Sage advice.
Yes.
Yeah, Sage for the experience system.
Okay.
So
So Maisie, but kind of between her fingers, watches you just do this whole thing.
Do I
And
notice her watching me?
Not until she says,
Okay.
"What are you doing?"
It's for my snake. At home.
You have a snake?
Yeah. Billy.
I've never heard about you having a snake.
I don't talk about him much. You can come over and meet him sometime if you want.
Could I?
Sure.
Okay. How does Tuesday work?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
She, like, makes a little note in her planner.
And Maisie immediately pulls out her phone and just starts texting. Ophelia, you hear the bell ring. Noah. Ophelia, what are you up to? And what do you look
Ooh.
like?
Ophelia is a very deep tan with piercing green eyes. She keeps her hair, most people think it's dyed, but it's a very platinum, near white silver, and she tends to keep very long acrylic nails of a matching color. She's very short. She's like 5'1". And I believe she is committing test answers to memory while writing poems about Lewin.
Okay. So
My character's name.
you feel your phone buzz. It's a text from Macy McIntosh, and she says, "I did it. I think I have a date with her."
Question mark. Send.
God, texting Ophelia sucks.
And Mrs. Beazle walks over to you and she says, "Are you completing your essay? That does not look like a history essay, Ophelia."
It's not. But I think in the course of history, one could find many notable works of art. And but I would actually really appreciate your input, Miss Beazle. And I'm just going to hand her this poem about Lewin. I mean,
Okay.
you can read it to the class if you'd like.
How explicit is it?
Let's find out. Does she read it out loud?
Roll me 2d6 and add your keep your cool,
Cool.
or turn someone on. Actually.
Yeah,
This
what
is
I would
if
like.
someone on
So
for real.
I'm using the worm is also. I'll just say this now. If you're at home, the worm is explicitly stated as being kind of a complicated class that thrives on being a manipulator. They are jealous, brooding. The worm being like dragon worm. I have a horde of really cool stuff. Ophelia is also the person who. If you want things, Ophelia has them. And if you want to get things from someone else, that someone else has already been put out of business by Ophelia. That is going to be, if I'm rolling, I'm not rolling because I'm hoping Miss Beazle would read this poem. So why don't, Lewin, would you roll your hot for me?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you have a move.
So, do you want to tell us what this move is?
Yeah, so to read this out loud for screen. Wingman, when you wax poetic about the beauty of another PC, that other PC, Lewin, rolls to turn on the person you're talking to.
Okay, Lewin, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4 + 2, which is 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Mrs. Beazle reads the whole thing.
Hold on, I have a move. I'm gonna add 3 to that, but she gets a string on me.
Oh, interesting.
So it is now a 9.
We also, I think we were just discussing this moment before stream occurred, and I wanted to reiterate for you, Sam, because this is also a little ambiguous about whether how shifted things are, how culpable am I, so if that was a fail, am I the one who's had this failure too, or are my hands clean and this all falls on Lewin, or at the same time, if I successfully turn someone on, can then I make the move as if I had turned them on?
So I think if you are using that move and Lewin were to fail, or Jonas were to roll a failure for Lewin, you would take that as a failure. But if Lewin were to roll that as a success, you would take that as a success, and then the affection would be directed towards you.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like misdirected horniness, kind of.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Does that sound
cool?
Okay.
For sure.
Great.
Then I'm just going to read the score. If you got a 9, then when rolling on a 7 to 9 for turning someone on, they can either give you a string or choose one of the reactions. I give myself to you. I promise something I think you want. Or I get embarrassed and I act awkward.
Okay. So I think that Mrs. Beazle goes beet red.
As her eyes glance over.
She's like, the further down she gets on the page, she only gets about like halfway down reading the page, and she is just like blinking a lot, and you can see like a bead of sweat like starting to form.
Real quick, what color are Lewin's eyes?
Brown. They're like a dark brown.
No, they're like amber in the heart of the mountain. Like something warm and safe and treasured in private. Something that no one else can have.
Okay, that's
what I meant.
That's quite enough of that, Ophelia. If I find any more of these, I am going to have. No, I'm going to have to refer you to detention. So I would say keep these to yourself. And she hands you the letter back.
Wow.
And it's got like grip marks in it now. Okay. You hear the bell ring. Where are the 4 of you as you exit class? Where do you head towards?
I head for the parking lot to get in our car.
It's end of the day, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
I've gone by the willow tree to drink my blood.
The great willow out front?
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
And Ophelia?
I think Ophelia might know you like to stop by the willow tree from time to time, so Ophelia is going to take a long way kind of around to get there.
Cool.
Because she likes to do a round, instead of just taking off, so that way she can be found if someone needs her services.
Cool. So then the 3 of you and Ophelia, as you get closer, start to hear the sounds of a group of people. And as Davis and Lewin enter the parking lot, the 2 of you can see what appears to be a fight starting in the parking lot.
Oh, no fucking way.
Want to check that out?
Of course I want to check it out. Fuck yeah.
Cool. As you get closer, you recognize the 2 people in the middle. It is the quarterback of Bridge Ridge High.
That's us. Okay.
That's you guys, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Who is named Vesuvius Drake.
That's a worm name if I ever heard one. Vesuvius Drake. My name's not Dragonheart Emberthorn.
And then you also see Rogan Altieri, who these 2 are both on the football team. And Vesuvius seems to have a problem with Rogan. He's like pushing Rogan around and shouting.
I would like to. I don't know how long they've been fighting, but has any of them dropped any like articles of clothing yet, like a hat or something?
Not yet.
In the fray? Cool. I'm watching for that to happen.
Okay.
Hey.
What? What do you want?
You got a game tonight, right?
No, I don't. This fucker made me... I have to sit out on the sidelines for the biggest fucking game of my high school career.
Oh no, what a shame. Maybe
This
we
is
won't
Vesuvius
win.
talking, by the way.
Yeah, this is. Hold on, this is a shame. Okay, what is?
I'm gonna fucking beat his ass.
And I do want to get between the two of them.
Okay.
Just really quick.
Okay.
I do not. I want to watch.
I think you don't have any problem getting between the two of them because the group of people that are surrounding are like, if another person gets involved, that's kind of cool. So they just kind of let you in, and you get between Rogan and Vesuvius.
I want to look Vesuvius in the eyes.
Okay.
And I want to just say, hey, you leave right now. And I'm hypnotizing him.
Okay. What does that do? You want to read us for us?
You can hypnotize people who have no strings on you. Roll with hot. They do on a 10 up. They do exactly what you wish and have no idea that anything is wrong. On a 7 to 9, the hypnotism works, but choose one. They realize exactly what you've done to them. They fuck up your commands, or their sanity is unhinged.
Okay. Roll some dice.
Roll those bones.
Yeah, that's an 11.
Okay. So Vesuvius just kind of is like, okay, you know what? I gotta fucking go.
You go.
I'm gonna go. This isn't fucking worth my time. And he takes off. He's wearing like a flat brim hat, and he takes off and just like throws it on the ground.
And
walks.
can I like tow that and like kick it back to Lewin?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Lewin, you grab that.
I do.
Just because like I know you impersonate people.
You know I like to borrow people's clothes. Borrow.
And then I want to like change my gaze directly to Rogan.
And Rogan just has his arms crossed.
Okay. What'd you
I
do?
didn't fucking do it.
What'd you do? What didn't you do?
I didn't listen. He like
Oh,
smoked.
really quick. Everybody disperse. Disperse.
Yeah, everyone go.
I think everyone's seeing that there's a couple stragglers that are like, maybe these two are gonna fight, but most people leave.
Okay.
Um,
What didn't you do?
It's his own damn fault. He was smoking weed, and like the coach caught him. And
How'd the coach catch him?
when we all did the fucking like peed in the cup, like he didn't like get the right stuff to the coach, and now he has to sit out. It's his own damn fault. I didn't do anything.
Hey, wait. So, why does he think you did something?
I was like fucking around with him that day, like you know.
Why did you smoke weed together?
Well, I mean,
And
yeah.
you didn't get caught because you went to Ophelia?
Yeah, I mean,
Why did Vesuvius not go to Ophelia?
no, he did too, but like I don't know, maybe it was just out. I don't know, man. Like he was just getting all up in my
Why
shit.
was he so sure that you did something?
Because I was fucking with him, and I told him that I was a joke. I told him that I was gonna, I was gonna make sure he sat out the game. It was a joke.
It was a joke.
It's just a fucking joke.
Okay.
By this point, Noah, you are watching from the willow. You can see the parking lot, and if you would like to go over and be a part of this, you can. But if not, you're kind of hearing this conversation.
Yeah, I'm good where I am.
Okay. And Ophelia, I think you kind of walk up next to Noah.
I like a Capri Sun, but it's blood.
Whenever Ophelia walks up, she's just gonna sit down next to you and just reach over and just kind of like play with your hair, very friendly like. Get you a nice little scalp scratch.
Okay. How does Noah feel about that?
I mean, it's a bit forward. Hello. Oh my god. You're the person who has everything, right?
What do you need?
I need a snake.
A snake? Ophelia does like a turn to the room. Why do you need a snake?
I just thought I'd get one.
Okay, but why do you need a snake?
I guess they're cute. Right? I mean, that's why people get snakes, right?
When you say they're cute, who are you really talking about? I want to pull some strings.
And I want to roll for lying. Oh yeah. Or wait.
Okay, so
fake.
So I think if Spencer, if you pull the string, remind me, that is just a success, right? You get or I'm sorry, you mark experience if you do.
Yeah.
what Spencer asks, right?
I believe there are a couple different things that do that.
So when you spend a string on someone, choose one. You tempt them to do what you want, you give them a condition, you add one to your roll against them, or you add one to the harm you deal them.
I would like to learn about tempting someone and turn to page 26.
Well, luckily for you, we do have the book here.
I know. The
Isn't it like
tempting-
they
Cool.
get a
Oh,
string
sweet.
for an experience point if they do it or something?
Yeah. So basically, when you tempt someone, you give them something to do, and if they do it, or they say they're going to do it, they gain a point of experience, and you spend that string on them.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that and they don't, then you keep that string. So it's a tempt is like you're giving them the option like, hey, like here's some experience, but like also
Then
It's up to you.
here's how Ophelia is going to praise this is, now Noah,
Yeah.
you know honesty is important.
Sure.
When people, and I mean people, aren't being honest, sometimes details can be lost in confusion. So, I get the impression that you're not being fully honest with me right now.
Are you angry with me?
I'm not angry.
What's your temperature?
What's my temperature? 93.6.
Is that hot or cold?
It's average.
So you're fine.
I'm fine.
Honesty. Sure. There was a girl who wants to come over. Ugh. And I told her I had a snake, and that she could see it. And I don't have a snake. So it would be rather awkward if she came over and there wasn't anything there.
You know what would be more awkward? If I just had the snake in my backpack all day and nobody asked me for one.
Are you joking? You've had this in your backpack all day.
No, look, it's a garden snake. I'm sorry, I should not impersonate you. I actually found that outside the school. I thought it was cute, so I just picked it up.
Thanks.
Is this snake just alive?
Yeah.
Is your backpack what you're counting as your collection?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I'm just going to be invoking the bait move. So I have a collection of beautiful things, maybe zines, jazz records, lovely garden variety snakes. When I show it to someone, they inevitably find something they fancy. They fancy the snake. So you will mark experience when it becomes theirs and is no longer mine.
Okay.
Also choose one. They see something someone else would like, and when you show that someone the something, carry one forward against them. And also, the time has flown by and it's hours later than you thought.
What?
Wait.
I have so many things in this backpack.
Okay, but sorry, I'm confused. Show who what?
So when Spencer's character shows you the collection that they have,
You see, I have all sorts of strange,
Oh, I
lovely
just
things in
want
my
the
backpack.
snake. Thanks. That's all.
well, you because of how the move works, you see something that someone else might like as well, right, Spencer?
Or you can take
Oh.
hours being fascinated by the snake.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, what else do I
it's
see?
one or the other, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you choose one.
What else do I see?
Let's see.
Well,
Any-
The idea is you would create
you
it.
create it. It's
Yeah.
either you,
With
a move.
you
So
see something that
yeah.
either myself or
Yeah.
Jonas's character.
You can just choose one and let them decide what they'd like.
That's true.
Okay. Oh, wait. What have you got there?
You mean this?
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
Which one of us?
It is a memorabilia mug in the shape of a duck.
You.
It's
Sure. I
so
guess.
cute.
Well, no,
Yeah.
So hang on. In the future,
Yeah.
let's whoever is looking into the collection, whoever I guess. So Franny, if your character is looking into the collection, choose whoever you want it to be that is looking for something, and they will say what it is. So if you had said, "Oh, William," and then William would say, "I want."
I can
this."
totally, dude. Lewin can be into ducks. Like that's reasonable.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. I mean, do either of you at present know if your character wants anything?
Yeah, I mean, I collect people's clothes. I'm always expanding my wardrobe.
Yeah, so it could literally be like
that would make the most
teacher's
sense.
clothing. Or
That
something.
is actually, a teacher's clothing is something I have not yet acquired and have wanted for like 4 years.
It's
Nothing
a very
for you?
nice
No,
tie.
I genuinely, if this comes up again, I can make up an endless amount of things that Davis would want. Because all I need to do is like, what would Davis want? Oh, keys to a car.
Okay.
Keys to a cop car would be tight.
Cool. Whose belt is that?
You know, I don't actually know.
Do you want me to give you a random teacher?
I would love that.
Okay. It is Mr. Humphrey, who teaches photography.
Yeah, Mr. Humphrey left this behind. And I thought I would hold on to it until I could return it to them.
Cool. Could I have that as well? Do you need anything from me?
Oh, you're fine, sweetie.
Are you sure?
I'll see you at the game tonight.
There's a game. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, the game! I'm so excited about the game. It's gonna be great. Go Bulldogs!
Yeah, bullfrogs.
Is that what we're called?
Isn't it Bulldogs?
It's bullfrogs.
Oh, shoot!
I was looking down. Did you get the belt? I heard you asked for
Yes,
it. And
I
you
got
said,
it.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Bullfrogs!
Okay,
enthusiasm.
so you are going to mark
You're doing it
experience. Franny, you are going to mark experience for doing what Spencer asked you to do when spending the string. Spencer, you are going to mark off that string on Noah.
Do I? So does that mean I take another one of these?
No, you just mark a point in the experience. When you fill that...
okay.
Yeah, when you fill all of those bubbles, you can take another move.
Cool.
And then Spencer, you are going to mark experience, 2 points of experience, because she saw 2 things that she wanted, and right? Is that how that works?
I think they mark experience once she got it.
When she got the belt or the snake?
When she got the snake.
Okay.
The belt itself is a secondary aspect. That as long as when you show Davis the belt, you
Lewin.
carry one
But-
forward against them.
Lewin, the belt.
Lewin, the belt. Yeah.
Okay, so you will have +1 forward to Lewin when you show them the belt.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
great. So back in the parking lot.
Did I happen to see where Vesuvius went?
I think he's just like storming off back towards the gym.
I would like to follow him.
Okay. At a distance, or you're gonna go up and talk to him?
I will catch up and talk to him. So
Okay.
Once there aren't like people around, because he's kind of heated, you know. And I like when he's breathing too.
Okay.
So.
Vesuvius, I should describe real quick. He is a Samoan kid with like relatively short black hair. On the football team, he's like really good quarterback, and he was sort of like banking on a football scholarship for the college, and so this is a big deal.
Okay.
He's kind of like muttering under his breath as he heads back towards the gym.
Cool.
Fucking God. Oh, can't fucking Jesus.
I want to just like walk up next to him and just like follow side by side with him for like a little bit.
What?
I'm just walking with you. You seem.
What do you want?
Well, nothing here. I want to make sure that you're okay. You know, I understand.
No, my fucking.
Hey, Vesuvius. Look, I get it. This is an important thing to you. Football's important to people like you. You care about things like football. Okay?
Yeah, I do. It's like my future, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not man. I'm sorry.
I understand. Look, it's hard. People taking things from you. Is there anything I can do to make you feel less horrible?
Yeah, you can figure out a way I can play in this fucking game.
I can think on that. I have an immediate idea. I have this thing I like to do to relieve stress. I've called it sex. And I would like to roll to turn him on.
Okay,
Wait,
great.
in that moment, can Noah like come in and be like, anybody talking about sex?
We'll come back to that.
Oh, really?
I rolled an 11 plus 2, so 13.
Okay. So
On a 10
up,
plus-
you gain a string on them.
Great.
And they choose a reaction from below. So gain a string
All right,
on
Vesuvius.
Vesuvius.
Cool. Yeah.
And Vesuvius is just gonna like turn to you and just like stare you down for a moment. And then he's like, you know, somewhere you could be in private?
There's not a play going on right now. Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Are you afraid of specifically catwalks?
He kind of like, he puts like one big hand on your shoulder and he says, I'm not afraid of anything.
And I'm gonna lead him up to the catwalk above the proscenium theater.
Okay. Do you want to play this out?
We know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm cool fading to black on them walking towards the theater.
Great. Do you want to read us your sex move?
Yes. So, this is a part of Monsterhearts. You have a sex move that is triggered when you have sex with somebody. For the cuckoo, which we haven't explained what the cuckoo is. Their whole thing is they're like kind of a shapeshifter. They can impersonate people perfectly, or at least near perfectly, when they're wearing their clothes, which is why I wanted his hat. So the sex move for the cuckoo. Once you've had sex with someone, add 1 to your rolls for passing as them.
Okay.
So now that we have had sex, I will add 1 to the roll for passing as Vesuvius, which I think I might do at some point.
Great. Okay, Davis. When you turn around having from talking to
Rogan.
I'm sorry, Rogan. Lewin and Vesuvius are both gone.
Let me show you what that's like.
Noah and Ophelia are both up by the big willow tree out front of the school.
Okay. Rogan,
Yeah.
just lay low to the game. We need as many people in there as we possibly can, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna fucking. It's the fucking Pine Whiskers. We're gonna fucking crush.
Yeah, you're gonna crush. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try to get Vesuvius back in the game for tonight, but would that be a problem for you?
Honestly, he's kind of a dick.
Kind of a dick.
Yeah.
A real dick.
I mean, he's just trying to fight everybody who's just like saying jokes.
Everyone who's just saying jokes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Rogan,
What?
did somebody set Vesuvius up? You need to tell me right now.
Are you using hypnotism?
I am.
Okay,
Ooh.
roll for it.
Break that sanity.
Break down.
That's gonna be 7. So.
What
Alright.
what is the effect?
So the hypnosis works, but choose one. They realize exactly what they've done to them. They fuck up your commands, or their sanity is unhinged.
Oh God.
I think they fuck up my commands.
Okay. So you asked Rogan.
Did somebody set Vesuvius up? You have to tell me right now.
Yeah, so we fucking set him up, of course.
Okay, go on. Go on, come on.
No, I'm not gonna tell you who.
So you do know.
I mean, somebody did.
Yeah, no shit. Okay. Alright. Well, that's fine. You're free to go.
I'll see you around, Davis. And he just like walks backwards.
I wanna, as soon as that's done,
Yeah.
Ophelia,
With the nails.
we need to talk.
I'll catch you later.
She can come too.
Oh. Okay, then yeah. Why don't you join us?
Sure.
Yeah, and I'll just like go over to him. So, I don't know if you saw that whole thing that was happening over there. Right, so,
I offer you a water bottle.
thank you.
Thirsty?
So, Vesuvius was set up. Everybody on the football team smokes weed, we all know that, but Vesuvius was the only one who failed the drug test, so I think that, something's going on.
Oh, no.
Were you the one who provided the urine?
Oh, my urine was perfectly clean.
I believe that. So, when did you exchange with the football team?
Let's see. I believe it was Monday that they had their test.
Monday. Okay. Monday they had their test. When did they get the sample from you?
Monday morning.
Monday morning. Okay. That's a really tight window.
Yeah. All you really need to do is just keep it hidden in your leg, and she like kind of like hikes her leg up, and it's just like all you need to really do is you just strap it around. Then you have a narrow apparatus that you can use to artificially provide for it.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you rolling to turn someone on?
No.
Ophelia?
Yes. Actually, yes.
Okay.
And this is directed at Noah. Actually.
Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, if you're doing like...
So that's gonna be. I rolled a 10.
Okay. So
But I'm not that hot, so that's gonna be a 9.
Okay, so on a 7 and 9 for turn someone on, they can either give you a string. So Noah, you can give Ophelia a string on you, or you can choose one of those reactions. So I give myself to you, I promise something I think you want, or I get embarrassed and act awkward.
Oh, I can choose one of those?
You can choose one of those, or give a string to Ophelia.
Davey,
Mm-hmm.
can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, you can talk to me for a second.
I'm feeling frisky.
Me or...
No.
Okay. Yeah. How about it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just meet back up with me before we go to the football game tonight.
Well, at your place?
Well, Lewin's place.
Sure.
Okay.
Right. Later.
Later. One last thing, Ophelia. If your plan for the football game is going to work, it needs to seem like our team wasn't set up. So we need to be at our best. Otherwise, most of the people are going to start betting on the pine whiskers. And we don't want that, right?
At this point, that's mostly just fringe money. We've placed the bulk. Those numbers are set.
Okay.
Honestly, from here on out, I don't really care. I've already won.
Cool. And I'm gonna walk away like texting Lewin, and the text is going to say, "Yeah, so the money I put on the pine whiskers is looking real bad right now."
Bing, bing. Vesuvius is like, kind of like getting up and putting his pants back on.
Cool.
He's like, "Who's the text from?
Oh, I didn't
You
get a
didn't tell
text.
someone, did you?
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even get a text.
Hey, this has gotta like
this has nothing
stay
to do with
between
us.
us, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, if you want me to tell everyone, I will, but I have no plans to. Not that I'm ashamed. I just,
Actually,
it's a special thing between
He
us.
told everyone.
Would that help you with something? Your image is fine, if that's what you're worried about. People don't think you don't do this sort of thing, necessarily.
Yeah, but what if they thought I did it more?
I'll have my flock spread some words.
Sick.
Can I give you one more piece of advice?
Yeah.
You're gonna want to go to the game tonight, and I get that, because even if you can't play, you're gonna want to see, right?
I'm absolutely gonna
Vesuvius,
be there.
I understand you're going to want to,
The
but
coach-
take this from me, it is going to be so much harder being there than being anywhere else. I know at home you'll just be thinking what it could be, but you don't want to be face to face with that. You're gonna want to go home. You're gonna want to kick your feet up, take a bowl. A big bowl or a tub, warm water, put your feet in there, put like Balto or something on the TV, make your favorite popcorn, and
Smoke some weed.
smoke some weed. Smoke a ton of weed. In fact, smoke weed in protest. You should be allowed to do
Yeah,
this. And you
yeah.
should be able to enjoy it, not
Yeah.
be punished for it, right?
Absolutely.
Smoke weed at home.
I'm fucking
And be
18.
not punished. Exactly. So do that. Take care of yourself tonight, Vesuvius. You've earned it.
Why don't you roll?
Manipulate someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Is there a comparable
Well, so
roll?
not really. Which might be
Then-
that I just.
in the book it says in fiction, if there isn't a role for something, then
Yeah.
then
Okay.
narration can just take over.
Okay, then I think
So-
Vesuvius just says, "Yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. You know that? You're fucking sick. Can I just say you're fucking sick?
Thank you. I really appreciate this, Vesuvius. If you have
I am gonna watch Balto. I haven't seen it in years.
Do it.
That's my favorite movie as a kid.
Really? Cool.
Then you get another text and it says, pick me up around the back of the gymnasium.
I text back K. And I'm gonna give Vesuvius a piece of
card?
paper. No, just like a piece of paper with a phone number on it, and say, I might not be able to respond because I may be busy, but you're gonna want to dump your words out, so you can do that here. You know, don't keep your thoughts bottled up. It is not my number. He doesn't know that.
Okay, I love that. Noah and Ophelia, where are you right now?
In the willow tree.
So let me kind of describe the layout of the school. So there's the main kind of like grouping of school buildings. Behind that is a big forest with a bunch of trails that run through it, and beyond the forest is a highway. To one like side of the school is the parking lot, and out front, visible from the parking lot, is the willow tree. So you kind of have like back to front, like the willow tree, school buildings, parking lot, school buildings, and then forest, and then highway.
You want to go to the woods?
Lead on.
And we go.
Yeah. I don't want to fade to black here if that's where you're thinking of going with this. Actually, Noah, now that we are now in the woods. Smooth.
I thought I brought you here.
Look at the trees around us in the woods.
I just want to sit down.
All right.
Do you feel like you're fitting in?
Do I feel like I'm fitting in? Yeah, of course. What's your temperature right now?
Why do you keep asking me that? You know that's a very strange thing to ask. People don't ask other people their temperature.
I just want to know how you're doing. Is all.
I think this might be a good place to roll Keep Your Cool, Noah. If
Noah
is
we're gonna be
feeling
doing Keep Your Cool, part of it is name what you're afraid of.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
And you will gain insight on a 10+.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I guess I'm afraid of being found out.
Okay.
Well, doesn't
she
Ophelia
knows.
already know?
But do I know that she knows?
Yes.
That's...
I mean, in my mind, I believe Ophelia has been more or less very tactful about knowing, but I think Ophelia would have in the past made it clear one way or another that Ophelia
okay.
is aware,
Okay.
which is why she acts the way she does.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Then I don't think Noah's like trying to play anything cool. I think
Okay.
it's literally just Noah wanting to know, like.
You don't need to keep
Okay.
your secret from me.
But so, what's your temperature?
So again, in the vein of helping keep secrets, that's a question that real people don't ask.
What should I say?
Anything but that. How are you doing? Good day. How's your mother? All sorts of things. Ultimately, when people say these things, they don't mean it and they don't care. It's just something polite to say to demonstrate that you're aware of social courtesies.
No one cares. So if someone were to ask me, what's up with your mother, I could just say, fuck off?
I mean, you could, and that could create a delightful number of scenarios. Now, I would specifically use the term fuck off if I were trying to, say, assert power over someone. Because when you say a phrase like fuck off, it's, how do you say, a way to shut someone down.
Sure.
So,
Can we get right to the sex?
no.
Why not? I'm really turned on right now.
Which,
I'm getting some need to let loose. Is that what you say?
Ophelia places a hand on your thigh and just kind of gently scratches, and just kind of casually strokes for a moment there.
Noah closes her eyes and there's like a shiver up and down.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I really like that you're turned on by me. I like that a lot.
I should let you know I'm turned on by quite a lot of people.
See, that's the problem.
It doesn't make anyone special, except Davy. Davy's quite special to me.
Yeah, Davy is quite special for a number of reasons.
Why do you say that?
Want me to kill her?
I actually have been meaning to tell you about this. Real people
Oh, she's fucking dead.
don't drink blood in private.
Are you joking again?
I'm being very serious with you.
Oh, you're usually always serious.
I tend to be, but
Motherfucker.
And serious means telling the truth. So not everyone drinks blood in private.
no. I
Alright.
will be honest with you now. I really didn't want to bring this up, and sometimes a person is required to lie to maintain the connections they have with people, in the same way that Davy is very special to you, which is why I didn't want to tell you that drinking blood is a thing a person should not be doing, and it's a thing that Davis should not be doing.
Is it wrong? Is he going...
It's very wrong. Do you understand?
Alright. Well, so... if someone found out, would Davis be in danger?
Most likely. Another one of the reasons why I was hesitant to tell you.
I need to go see Davy.
Can we cut that scene right there? Okay. So, Lewin, you are...
I'm cool with being in the car
Cool.
as he's walking up, if you're cool with that.
Cool, yeah.
I'm not.
'Kay.
I was doing something.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, so I knock on the door to the coach's office.
Okay. The coach opens it. This coach is Ms. Spears.
It's Brittany, babe.
She is kind of a little bit of a hippie, honestly. She coaches the high school football team as well. But she is like one of those gym teachers that does like lots of games and activities and like tries to find something that will get everyone like moving and excited about exercising. She's like big into Pokemon Go. Like she's just like energized. And I think she says, "Come in."
Come in, you said?
Oh yeah, yes, come in.
Okay. And I come in.
Okay. She's
That's a move.
Whenever someone invites you in, you gain a string on them.
nice.
And if they don't, you can't go in.
Yes.
So Miss Spears is.
I was so hoping that would happen.
She's using a standing desk, in her little like office. It's like part office and part storage area. So there's like a row of like basketballs and dodgeballs right behind her, but she's like standing at a computer like typing up an email. Davis, what can I do for you?
Hey, this will be really quick. I just, and I go down to like about like eye level with her, and
Well, she's at a standing desk, so
oh,
she's
that's right,
standing
that's right,
all the way
standing
up.
desk, of
Yeah.
course, standing all the way up. I'll just like come poke around the corner of the monitor.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you that the tests you got back for the entire football team were corrupted, and everything was actually okay. Nobody came back positive for any drugs.
Okay. Roll. This is, I assume, hypnotism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last thing I'm going to say is, so Vesuvius can play again tonight.
Oh.
11.
Right.
Actually, what? You know, we're good. 11. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The company told me there were bound to be errors.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, big ones. Every single one. Every sample was.
So
Yeah.
if that batch was corrupted, I mean, there's no telling. We're gonna have to use a whole different company.
Gotta.
We've
I
got to
guess.
throw out all the results. Vesuvius can play, of course.
Of course.
And she's like very excited. She's like stands up and starts just kind of like stretching a little bit, like just to get excess energy out. And she's like, "Oh, okay, this is great. I'll let him know. I'll let his family know."
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wonderful. Davis, thank you so much for bringing me this information.
Of course, it's what I'm here for.
Hey,
and
are you going to be at the game tonight?
I wouldn't miss
We're
it.
doing a half-mile run around the track before the game starts. Everyone. It's going to be everyone.
Every single person.
It's going to be everyone. I'm getting
half-mile
everyone.
run around the track.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be there.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Uh,
And then I'll leave.
okay.
I'll leave and I'll yeah.
I'm listening to 21 Pilots in the car.
Okay.
That beanie, of course.
So yeah, you hear 21 Pilots before you see
My
the
name's
way.
Blurry. And you know the song.
Yeah, and I exit the building. Okay. Is that what we're listening to on the way home? And I'll open the passenger door and
And it's so much louder when the door opens.
whoo!
Good soundproofing, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
too good.
I'm gonna turn it down.
All right.
How did your whole thing go? What were you up to? I tuned out. Your conversation got boring.
Okay.
I got bored by it. I'm sorry.
I agree. Very boring. No, I went over and I talked to the coach, and I guess, she said that the results were wrong and messed up, and they're gonna have to go with a new company, and Vesuvius can play tonight.
Vesuvius can play tonight.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that wonderful?
That's great. Vesuvius is going to be home watching Balto. And then I pull out his hat. But I bet I can get into the locker room and get his uniform.
How good are you at football?
Really bad. Really, really bad. But you remember when I was the lead in what's the musical or a play where someone would play a football player? Anybody?
Oh God.
High School Musical.
High School Musical,
Musical.
but did they play football? Sure.
Or no,
one of
basketball,
them.
my bad.
Yeah. Okay, well that's fine.
Sports, the musical.
Well, I played a basketball player in High
Yuri
School
on
Musical.
Rudy, the musical.
So I at least know how to pretend to be an athlete.
The Blind Side, a stage adaptation.
He can just play.
You know what? Here, I have his number. I'll see if I can talk him into it. Yeah.
You don't have his number.
I know.
He has your fake number.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I know. But so let me clarify really quick. So because you actually want our team to win, right?
Yes.
And don't know that I want our team to lose. So that's what we're playing right now.
Okay.
So I'm telling Davis.
Yeah.
You know what? We had a good talk and he wasn't feeling it, but let me see if I can, get him in the mood for it again.
Okay, well, do whatever you can, because that would be nice.
Cool.
If I didn't lose $2,000.
I would hate for you to lose $2,000.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But if you do, I can give you $2,000. Do you need $2,000?
Well, it's moreover, I just want Ophelia's...
You want to win?
I want Ophelia's plan to fuck up.
Yeah, that would be great.
I want it to go
I
bad.
want her to lose so hard.
I want her to die.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
To lose.
By the way, I'm in the passenger seat.
Oh.
Just so you know. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
was
gotta
going to
go.
ask.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Oh gosh. Can you text? Well, I told her to meet us anyway. Okay, let's just go home.
Okay.
Cool. You want to watch Balto before the game?
Not really.
Okay. Noah, are you headed to Lewin's house?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a car?
No.
Okay. So how are you getting there?
Walking.
Okay. So it's going to take you a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think Macy is kind of hanging out around the front of the school, and she
I wanted
sees
to
you.
text her back.
She sees you start to leave the parking lot. She's on her phone. Is there something you wanted to text her real quick before all of this?
Oh! I just wanted to have a little bit more follow up when I had a little bit more moment. It wasn't in the middle of writing some sexy hot
Fan fiction?
fan fiction about
Okay.
Lewin the Beautiful.
Then Macy told you the whole story up to this point. She told you how she's been trying to get Noah's attention for a while, and she definitely didn't think it was going to happen today during the frog dissection. But there was a spark there, and now she's really excited because Noah invited her over to see her snake.
Then I'm gonna at some point text her, sweetie, I'm so excited for you. Let's sit down, let's chat, I'll tell you everything you need to know.
And she sends you back a bunch of emojis, hearts and thank you so much.
Pray
And,
hands.
the 100 emoji.
Let's meet up.
Like all the kids do with the 100 emoji. Okay.
Keep it
she
100.
she says, "Can I meet you in the amphitheater?"
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And then that's like she texts that and then sees you walk by, and she's like, "Oh, Noah, you're still here."
Oh my God, Mabel. Maisie.
Maisie, yeah.
Macy?
It's Maisie.
Maisie. Hi.
Hi. We're in.
Oh
Biology?
no, yeah, biology. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need something?
Oh no, I was just. I mean, I can walk you home if you need someone to. I'm not saying you need that. I'm just saying like I'm also probably gonna walk home. I was gonna meet a friend, but like I don't know if it's gonna work. So I can walk you home. Maybe. If you want.
I'm not going to my house actually.
Oh well, we could walk to my house.
We're no, I'm all right.
Okay.
Are you okay? What's your temperature?
My temperature?
How's your mother? I'm sorry, no would not be laughing.
My mother is. I mean, she's sick, but it's just a cold, and she's gonna be fine. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
Oh, sure.
I never get to tell anyone. I mean, like I feel like when people ask whether how someone's mother is, it's never like a actual question, and from you it feels like you really want to know,
Sure. Maisie,
Yeah.
where do you live? Is it close?
Yeah, 3 blocks.
Oh, that close. Of course I'll walk you home. Right away. Let's go. And Noah's gonna link arms with
Okay.
Maisie.
Yeah, Maisie is like just a shade below red as you two start to walk down the road. She's like, "Can I send a text real quick?"
Oh, sure.
And you get a text of him, and it just is. It's just Maisie.
Exclamation points.
It's just Maisie just saying. It's like the shocked face emoji. Noah's walking me home, all capital letters. My home. We're going we're going to my house where I live, and all of my things are with my bed. Winky face.
Have fun. Period. Let's talk after. Winky face.
I'll tell you all about it. At the game tonight? Question mark?
And then it's like 17 of the eggplant emojis in a row.
Okay. Cool. Ophelia, you are still on campus. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna try and pull a move on Maisie, but that's not so good. Cool. Ophelia is just going to take a moment and review to herself. So she has successfully had Vesuvius pulled off the team when she sold him urine, which was not as clean as was promised. Now, this, of course, how Ophelia will play that is a terrible breach of trust between customer and client, and Ophelia will do everything in her power to make it right after we have lost the game, because I've got almost $5,000 right in this. The bets are already placed. Anything built up after this is just fringe money.
Are you in... I have to imagine Ophelia is in most of, like, the school group chats. Like, she's just managed to wiggle her way into all of the group chats that between all of the different groups of people.
She keeps them mute unless somebody, like, adds her.
Okay, then you get your phone buzzes. And then it buzzes again. And then it's, like, continues buzzing. And you see all of these messages all the way down your phone that say, Vesuvius can play. Vesuvius is back on. We're gonna win.
Wow, this needs adjustment.
We're making a stop at Taco Bell.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
Hell yeah, baby.
What are you ordering?
Vegan shit.
Okay.
You can do that
Both of you?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And here's the thing, I don't even know that we're necessarily vegan,
No.
but like...
Just like, hey, did you know
Just
you
you
can
can do it.
It was like we were strolling up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you were probably like, do you know you can order vegan now from Taco Bell? And I was like,
I know, right?
Like
Lou.
like vegan.
So yeah, we get to like the talk box thing. We're like, what would you like? We're like, whatever's vegan.
You recognize the voice on the
Cool.
other end. It is Trent Ryder. This
Cool.
is Ren's older brother. A notable stoner.
Cool. Then here's when Trent asks what we would like.
Hey, what can I get for you?
Hey, Trent, it's Lewin. We want
You're
some
not
of that.
supposed. You're not supposed to refer to us by our names.
Sorry. Hey, sexy, it's Lewin. We want some of that good vegan shit. We're
How many?
really hungry.
How many vegans?
As many as you'll give us. And I want to roll to turn them on and try to get this for free.
Okay.
That is a 10 plus 2!
Oh my gosh.
There's just like static on the other end for a second, and then Trent is like, "Is that you, Lewin?"
Yeah, I said my name. I understand it's easy to be dazzled. Are you dazzled? He sounds dazzled.
Sounds dazzled.
I'd be happy to get you whatever. I can even like put some stuff in your bag if you want.
Oh, I could never ask you to do that. And I just like, I tap a couple times on the speaker to let him know, I got
I
you.
could never ask you to do that.
Cool. Pull up to the window right now.
Really quick, try.
Oh yeah, Davis is here.
Yeah.
Well, a little something for me too.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the
Try.
hottest person at the school.
Hey, baby, please.
No, I'm genuinely like definitively, factually the hottest person at the
Literally, he's hotter than me.
school. Absolutely.
Yeah, but like, you're in a relationship.
Okay, but we're non-monogamous. Come on. All right, fuck it. I'll pull forward. All right. Your
Okay.
voice sounds stupid through the box.
Nice. Deserved that. I'm sorry, Davis. That was rude. You're so hot. I don't get it.
Okay. You pull up to the window, and it is not Trent at the window.
Okay.
It's
cool.
just some other person. Some like,
Your window side, but
Yeah.
hello. I have 2 orders of vegan burritos, 2 orders of vegan tacos, extra sauce. That's it.
Did you get the 2 extra large Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
2 extra large Baja Blast. And they fill
Low
they
ice. Little bit of ice.
dump one of them out and
Low ice.
refill it.
Just
2 Baja Blast.
cool.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This one's on Trent, apparently.
Oh, thank you, Trent.
Trent.
Thank you, Trenty
Oh,
baby.
Trent.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Trent.
you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
This is just embarrassing. He's gonna get fired for this. you know.
Actually, I don't think anybody's going to know about it. And I don't think you're going to tell anyone.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for this. I just want to say that it works.
Cool.
I think
All right.
this person is just like, of course, I'm not gonna tell anybody about this. That would be so mean of me.
Yeah, don't be a class traitor.
And especially after I gave you those 2 Baja Blasts.
Yeah, after you did that.
That was on me.
It wasn't on the order, and this is on you.
That's on me.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad they came to their senses.
Right.
All right, well, bye-bye.
I have some soul searching to do.
You do.
I'm gonna quit my job.
Maybe.
And then the window closes.
Wow.
All right.
A life changed. Where's Trent?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Do you check the bag?
Yeah.
It looks there's like a few buds of weed in there, but it
Great.
looks like someone like just poured it into the bag and then poured it out, but forgot some of the like little nuggets.
Okay. Cool. Wait.
And then there's just a heart on the receipt.
Okay. Wait, so it looks like someone put weed in and then poured it out.
Yeah.
Looks like someone put weed in and that person probably poured it out.
Okay, I'm gonna text Trent as we're driving away, which we will do.
Okay.
And I'm driving, so there's no texting and driving happening.
I'm gonna text Trent.
And then I'm texting.
Actually, I'm gonna text the Phlox group chat.
Okay.
And tell whose brother was Trent?
This was Ren.
Ren.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure that Ren knows that whoever this person was stole weed from Trent and is a weed thief. And I don't know this, so I'm technically blabbing vicious lies about someone behind their back. One of my moves, a little bird told me.
Okay.
I'm rolling with cold.
What does this do?
I will tell you. On a 7 to 9, which is what I got with a 7, so on a 10 plus, I give them a condition. On a 7 to 9, I give them a condition, but some people don't believe me, so I gain the condition liar. So there are some people right now who think that I'm a liar.
Not your flock, though, obviously.
Right, no, the flock. In fact, maybe like the flock believes me, but people think that the flock is a liar, if that makes sense. And I'm kind of part of that.
So here's the deal. I want to give the flock the tag liars.
Sure,
Okay.
cool. And the condition that this person gets is weed thief.
Okay. This Taco Bell.
Taco Bell plays a weed thief.
And then I want to like the Bluetooth in the car is hooked up to my phone, so I want to call Noah.
Okay.
Just like hands-free calling, because your family is very wealthy and this is your car.
Yeah.
Noah, you are just arriving at Maisie's house, like literally walking up the driveway, and your phone starts buzzing. Zzz, zzz. Oh, do you have to get?
I do. Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
Hey.
Hey, it's us.
I know.
Hi.
Caller ID and
Hi.
everything. So we just got some Taco Bell. If you're interested.
Did you get me any?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish all this.
I'm not gonna finish all mine either. I'm not like.
You're giving me
extremely-
leftovers.
leftovers. Yeah,
If you want to call it that, I mean, it's
sure.
it's left over.
I mean, like, if you really want, I'll eat an entire, like, I'll eat the burrito and I'll leave you the taco.
No,
or-
could I get the burrito?
So you want me to eat the taco?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Thanks.
Cool.
Okay, what's up?
Oh, well, we just wanted to let you know we got food. So you come over fast. I mean, it's going to get cold. Unless you like a cold burrito now. Oh, jeez.
No. I'm actually I'm on my way right now. I'm just dropping off Maisie. Maisie.
Maisie's face just. You say you're on your way over right now, and Maisie's face just falls.
We dropping off Maisie. Who's that? Which one's that?
She's in my biology class.
Biology.
She was my
Oh, how dissected the frog go today?
Oh my god, it was way wicked. It was super cool.
Did it spray?
It squirted actually.
You two have something in common.
Yeah, it was quite marvelous actually. Which reminds me. Well, we'll talk about that later. Davey, can I talk to you later in private?
Oh, sure.
Oh, and also, I'm just remembering all of these things.
Of course.
What's your name?
Lewin?
My name?
Lou.
My name is Lewin.
Lewin.
Noah? This is Noah, right? You called Noah, right?
I called Noah, yeah.
I've got something for you too.
Something for me?
Yes, I think you're really going to like it.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm feeling a bit silly at the moment.
That's alright.
No worries. I mean, like, just come back as quick as you can. We'll eat some food, and then we'll have like maybe an hour to do something else before.
Are we dressing up?
For the game?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We should do something.
Sure, we can dress up. I'll put on like a turtleneck or something.
You're wearing a turtleneck currently. Yeah.
Alright, I see you guys later, both of
Alright.
you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
So this is your house. It's really nice.
Maisie's just kind of like looking at you. Do you really have a snake?
Oh my god, I do! And I pull around my backpack. You know, she was in here all day. I really forgot. She's quite angry at me, actually. Her name is Geraldine. Deanie. Jerry. Anything you want to call her.
Lad.
But this is her. Is she cute? You think she's cute, right?
She's very cute.
Right, she's cute.
Noah, what's your like deal?
What is my deal?
I mean, like, I feel like you're like giving off like flirty vibes, but then like you walk me to your house and then you say you have to go to my house and say you have to go. So like, what's the deal? Like, I know you and Davis are like open or whatever, but like, is this like?
Maisie, I'm so sorry. I have to apologize.
No, it's fine.
Not,
it's fine.
well, no, obviously not. You're quite upset. I'd like to talk through this with you if you've got about 5 minutes. I just have trouble reading people, I guess, is the best way to explain it. That's all. I didn't mean anything by it. I do like you. I think you're a great partner in biology class. How's your temperature?
It's great. I'll see you at the game tonight. How about that?
Sure.
Okay.
Righto.
We're gonna
No,
shake
that's-
hands?
I guess not. Cheers.
Yikes.
And Noah just like waves and
Okay.
leaves.
Yeah, so I think we're just in the basement now, which
Okay.
is where we live. Our rooms are in the basement.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And we're not watching Balto. Are you cool with us watching Mallrats instead?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Stan Lee's in this movie?
Apparently.
Ugh.
My dad said I should watch this. I didn't believe him. He was wrong.
Yep.
You do hear a knock.
Oh.
I'll go over.
I got it.
Oh,
I got it. Please,
no,
please, you're a guest. It's fine.
really.
I got-
I'm
we
a
got it.
guest.
We do
It's
this
been
all the
4
time.
years.
You know what? I think at
I
this
think I
point you
just,
just
like-
open
Yeah.
the door, yeah.
Okay, where's my burrito? I'm really looking forward
I just
to
throw
it.
it
Yeah.
back at you.
You also,
This
2
feels-
tacos come
this
from
feels
behind the couch
vegan.
as well.
This feels
This feels vegan.
Yeah, it's all vegan.
It's all vegan.
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
No, they do vegan stuff now.
They do. Yeah, Taco Bell
Ye-
does vegan things now. Oh my
No,
god.
no, you're thinking
Are
about it all
you
wrong.
serious?
You're thinking about it all wrong. And,
It
I
tastes-
turn, I like twist, and I make eye contact with Noah. It's vegan. And I'm going to turn you on. That is an 11 plus 2, 13. So you can choose to either give me a string, give yourself to me, or the burrito. Promise me something you think I want, or get embarrassed and act awkward.
I mean, I'm gonna give myself to you, Davey.
Yeah, right now. Right now. Eat the burrito first.
And I'm going to keep eye contact until the
Can I do
burrito's
both?
gone.
Okay.
Can we do both? Can I eat this off of you?
I'm gonna go to my room.
Oh, look.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Sure. Are you thinking Lady and the Tramp, or like I'm a table?
Your table.
I'm a table. And I'm going to lay across like the back of the couch.
Okay.
And just like, burrito,
And I
please.
like. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna just set it like on my
Can
sternum.
you unroll it, spread it out?
Oh,
Jesus Christ, we have 1 hour.
that's what you're thinking. And I'm gonna unroll it like a tapestry. Take your time.
One hour.
Take your
All right,
time.
Davey. We'll do a quickie, you and I, before we leave. Is that all right?
Okay. How quick?
I mean, as quick as you wanted, baby.
Alright. I close the door.
I saddle Lewin.
Okay.
Cool. Is this sex?
It feels like sex.
I feel like even just getting to the point of the burrito being eaten is sex.
Is sex,
I
yeah.
think
Like-
even if nothing else happens, you
Yeah.
just eat the burrito. That's
This is
sex.
That's sex.
This is sex.
That's what sex is. Eating
Yeah.
vegan burritos off of your good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you ever eat a burrito off someone's
Yes.
chest and think, is this sex?
yes.
Yes,
The
it
answer
is
is
sex.
yes.
So-
So do you want to read your...
Well, my
I'm
sex
sorry.
move.
Yes.
When I have sex with someone, both players secretly write down whether the sex was confusing
I think
or
We wrote
soothing
them down earlier.
for their character.
Oh, okay. We're using the same ones?
Well,
Yes.
my answer's the same.
My
Okay,
answer's the
cool.
same, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we write down whether the sex was confusing or soothing for each of our characters. If we reveal the same answer, we both mark experience.
Cool.
Okay.
So we wrote down our answers before the stream because we discussed that we have had sex at least once before.
Yes.
So we can, and this is the same answer for me now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Are we showing the camera or just saying it out loud?
I'm going to say,
Let's
say 3, 2, 1, and
Cool.
then you two will both say it at the
Cool.
same time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
soothing. Hell yeah!
Hey! Okay.
That was before we started playing the characters.
You both
Mark
mark
experience.
experience.
And we have a soothing burrito intercourse time. which is both less and more kinky than it sounds.
Okay. I want to cut to you, Ophelia. What are you doing? What are you up to?
Ooh, I have
Plotting,
been
I assume.
reviewing. Yeah, let's see. Because, of course, you never stop at plan A. You don't even stop at plan C. So, yes, I removed Vesuvius, and I thought that would be a very efficient move. But you know what? There are some players on the team who are not the star quarterback. And when people are like, yeah, school spirit, they're not the ones people think about, And for them, just being on the team is very important, So their sense of, let's say, school patriotism is dubious. So I think I'm going to go say what's up to some persuadable football players.
Okay. So there's a couple people for sure would be persuadable.
And at some point, I imagine I'm going to text Maisie or receive some
Maisie
text.
already has texted you, and the text you receive says, Noah's being kind of a bitch.
I'm going to text her. There's a lot that could be unpackaged there. There are some things that
She
would...
tried to shake my hand.
You're texting, Sam. One at a time.
that would have been one text. I would have warned you if we had the chance to speak. Let's unpack later. Meet you before the game?
Deal. Where?
Fucking wherever. Parking lot?
I'll find you.
Question mark? Sweet.
Okay. So there are two players for sure might be persuadable. Cyril Juarez is the sophomore quarterback that was supposed to play instead of Vesuvius. He was the person who had kind of gotten the opportunity. He's not a super great player, but he's just... Vesuvius is always so on it that they kind of never thought they would need Cyril. And so he kind of faded into the background until this last week. There's also Parker Peters, who is a lineman.
Does he have red dips powers?
No, but he does have dyed red hair.
It's a look.
It's a look for sure. Do you have a preference on who of those?
I can't at this moment see what Cyril would do for me, though they are an individual I would like in my pocket. Parker, however, may be in a position that ultimately, at this moment in time, I would like to weaken the team as a whole. You know what? And at some point in talking to Parker, Parker, you play very hard. You give it all your effort, and just nobody really acknowledges you. And I think you should just take it easy.
So let's establish where you are real quick.
Cool.
I think Parker is in detention.
Cool. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I got detention too.
Okay.
Miss Weasel gave it to me.
Okay, great.
Is what they said. I don't think she actually gave it to me because she was busy being turned on by Lewin. But I just went in there anyway, and the second I decide I'm ready to leave, I'm like, yeah, I was actually just saying hi. I didn't actually get detention.
Cool.
I made this slip.
So this is Parker and a few other people just kind of sitting at a desk, just kind of working on homework or whatever.
Oh, my breakfast club.
And it
Hello,
is
sweeties.
Mr. Humphrey's room.
Mr. Humphreys. Cool. Didn't I steal his belt?
You did.
I did.
He's kind of looking, he's searching around the room, trying to figure out where his belt went.
Ophelia just kind of smugly smiles to herself.
So you think I could be a bigger part of the team?
I absolutely think you can. I think who was the football coach? This is Spencer. Who was the football coach again? Did we name them?
Ms. Spears.
Miss Spears. Yeah, Miss Spears was the football coach. Yeah. I think you absolutely should. I mean, you're one of the tallest players on the team.
I am.
I mean, not to mention you're decent looking. That's neither here nor there. I'm just letting you know. But I just think you are an unsung asset. And I just want you to know.
I totally am.
I see you.
I definitely, that last game, that was all me. Vesuvius gets all the credit, but if we weren't there, he would never have had the ball in the first place.
That's exactly the thing. It's so unequal.
Yeah,
That
it's so like normative.
You're
Right?
the one.
Is that the word?
Sure, absolutely. It's normatized that people like the quarterbacks. Why are they idolized more than the linemen? It's he was a lineman, or was he a linebacker?
He's a lineman.
Lineman, yeah. And I mean, you're the ones who are standing your ground.
Which is what I've been saying.
It's a profoundly heroic act when you think about it on a metaphorical
Mr. Humphrey
level.
kind of like looks up at the two of you and he's like, "Hey, I don't think you're allowed to talk in this. So can you just go back to doing your work, Ophelia, please?"
Oh, of course, Mr. Humphrey. I'm so sorry.
And you too, Mr. Peters. And Parker just kind of like waves him off. So like, what's the deal then? Are you gonna like set something up?
No.
Can you like make me the hero tonight?
I would love to do that, actually. I would love to do that. So,
Really?
Yeah. I mean, of course, like, I would never try to deliberate and shake the outcome of the game. You know, that's for you to decide, not for me. You know, but if I can, like, you know, maybe I can talk to Miss Spears. You know, I'm in her class in second period. You know,
Yeah. Go talk to Miss Spears. And Mr. Humphrey's like, Mr. Peters, just please. There's only 30 more minutes. Thank you. Okay. So Ophelia is going to talk to Ms. Spears.
Yeah, that is what Ophelia is telling Parker at this
Okay.
point in time.
So take a string on Parker for now. And what is Ophelia actually going to do?
Okay, here's how we actually need to leverage that. So I have an alignment. Now, the ideal would be to get Parker to perform at a below average rate.
Okay.
What Parker, and I think, and I'm thinking this out loud as a player, but Ophelia has this all planned in advance. If Parker were to create an opening, you know, and of course that doesn't mean performing anything less than the height of 110% of Parker's abilities. It just means go right instead of left, you know. Anybody would make the choice. It's no real difference. You'll know when Vesuvius gets sacked, is then pulled out of the game, at which point, you know, there's less of an upstanding to Parker, is how I think Ophelia is going to sell this choice to Parker.
Okay.
You know, hit the other guy so that there's an opening for Vesuvius to get.
Cool. So kind of don't follow the game plan.
Yeah.
And just go and like try to be the hero on your own.
Well,
is what you're telling.
Are you open to a suggestion?
I am open.
So, I think if you take out the quarterback and still win the game, Vesuvius is moot. No one cares anymore because the team can still win. So that gives you more of an opportunity to prop yourself up. So I think like exactly that direction, and make Parker think like, oh yeah, like, and then you win. So as long as that's Parker's mentality, that's all you need. But then they just still need to lose. And if they don't have Vesuvius still, they're less likely to win, probably. Because like what our GM said, our host, as it were, said, is that the MC, I suppose, Cyril is not a good quarterback.
Yeah.
So, and as much as people like to say, like, why are they propped up so much? Like, because quarterbacks are pretty important. Yeah.
So
all of this is kind of what I want to convey to Parker. And convince him that if... I also want to really, like, puff Parker up and being like, oh, it's a shoo-in. Of course our team's going to win. We don't need Vesuvius. This is what I really kind of want to convince Parker, that we don't need Vesuvius.
But didn't you hear Vesuvius is back on? So how do we get rid of Vesuvius?
Oh, that's sweetie. That's as simple as... all you got to do is make a right when he takes a left.
You mean like run into him?
Oh, well... no, I would never tell you to obstruct your fellow teammate, but that's what the enemy team is for. And you're the one who's stopping that.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is stop someone else, sweetie.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, you're gonna be a star. You're so cute.
I'll see you on the field, Ophelia.
You probably won't. I won't be on the field.
Right. Yeah. Mr. Humphrey's like, please stop talking.
I don't even have detention. Bye.
Let's get back to Lewin's household.
I want to open on, like, because that's all wrapped up, and then I think we open having just had sex.
Well, wait. Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
So
Is it another burrito?
No. I don't know how we would have gotten to this, but I'll say, oh, Lewin, I almost forgot. Will you close your eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And they do.
Okay. And I pull out the belt, and very gently, I put it across your neck.
I was literally okay. Great. Yeah, same thought.
And I say, do you want it tighter?
A little lot, yeah.
Yeah, a little lot.
A little lot tighter, just a little lot, yeah.
A little lot
So
tighter.
Not too much.
you have +1 ongoing with this belt. So if you're trying to roll, like, turn someone on or something like that.
No, not because I think we're
Yeah.
just like finishing up.
Okay.
But like, this is my way of showing him or them their gift.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, it's a gift, all right.
Well, if you wanted to follow a mechanical follow-in, since you do have that mathematical +1, you could just roll to turn them on, and on a success, you get a string on Lewin.
That's
Oh,
true. Or if there's something you want me to do, you can pull that string, but that would use +1.
yeah.
I think that makes sense if you want to roll.
Sure,
Otherwise, this just happens.
Okay, yeah, because that would be cool to get a string.
Yeah. Something to use later.
8 plus. Wait, sorry. Where
Plus
was it?
hot.
Oh, just 8.
+1.
That's
Okay.
that's still
Um,
a mixed success. So you do get a string.
I
on
don't.
Lewin.
Yeah, I would definitely give you the string because I can choose the string.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I'm
yes,
going
I'm sorry.
to because the others don't make sense right now. So
Cool.
So
Okay.
yes, take a string.
Say, all right, you can open your eyes.
Oh! I know this belt. I'm gonna go to my room. And Lewin gets up and goes to their room.
Okay.
And I'll just like 2 knocks on Davis's door before I go into mine.
Okay.
And then, like, open the door completely naked.
Well, you're a vision.
And then fade to black, come back out on the count of 3.
Wait. Can I throw
yeah.
something in there? I want Ophelia's words to linger in your mind about telling
Well,
you.
that was my plan.
Let's not.
Yeah, we got it.
Reprise!
Yeah,
3, 2, 1.
confusing.
Mm.
Okay, cool. And my sex move is when I have sex with someone, I lose all the strings on them, so
Okay. So you don't have any more strings on Noah
I don't.
at this point.
So, like, I think come up from black, like, just, like, on the bed, like, laying there.
I've already gotten dressed.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't have let you because this wouldn't have gone, like, very far.
Okay.
Because, like, that was weird.
How do you mean?
Well, it just felt that was different. And not in a great way, I suppose. Are we good? Is everything okay?
Well, actually, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Okay. This is about Maisie.
No.
Okay. Alright. I mean, you could if you wanted.
Oh, she's a bit young for me.
How old is Maisie?
She's a sophomore.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Alright.
Now, you'll tell me if you're cross. Right?
Sure.
If you're hot. When I tell you this, I didn't mean any harm by it. Quite a while ago, I saw you drinking some blood.
No, I don't think he did. That's weird.
Are you?
I can keep my cool, yeah.
I think that is appropriate in this situation,
Yeah.
but I do definitely want to hear the rest of this conversation.
What are you afraid of right now?
I'm just afraid of. I'm afraid that you finding this out makes you want to break up with me.
Okay.
Thanks.
5.
Okay. So, I think here's what I think you are aware of, Davis. I think if she figures out this secret, if Noah figures out this secret, you are positive that it is the end of your relationship. Like, whether or not that's true in the real world, that is what you think fundamentally.
Yeah, nobody does that.
Yeah, that's
I mean, maybe you saw me drinking, I don't know, Kool-Aid or something, Capri Sun packet, something like that. Was it? I mean, I've got some of those stashed in my mini fridge that I got from Lou, and of course.
Right. I've heard that people don't do that, and
Well, yeah, because they don't. I mean, who are you talking to about drinking blood, girl?
I was just told recently. Would you find me repulsive then if I told you that I've been drinking blood? Because I saw you drinking.
You saw me drinking a Capri
And I-
Sun and you started drinking blood?
But it didn't look like it was. It was.
I mean,
dark.
where are you even getting this blood?
From animals.
So you saw me drinking a Capri Sun, and you went and tracked down a squirrel and just
Davis,
dug your teeth
it
in?
didn't look like a Capri Sun. And why were you hiding? Why were you private?
It's just there's a lot of sugar in there.
I've seen you drink so many other things, and you don't hide when you drink those things. So I don't know why you were in private when you were drinking a Capri Sun. I'm trying to be honest with you. And I just heard, I heard from somebody.
From somebody, like who is it?
I just heard that if you were to be found out.
Found out about what? That I was drinking blood?
That you were drinking blood, that you could be in real danger. And I cared too much about you to let that happen, and so I just...
Well, okay. Well, I mean, it was just Capri Sun, but like, so you're saying I'm in danger if I'm drinking blood? Wouldn't that put you in danger for drinking blood?
No, I don't care if you do or not. Honestly.
You don't care. You honestly don't care if I drink blood.
No.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
Positively, you're not fucking with me right now.
I'm positively not fucking with you right now.
So it would be fine if I drank blood, even though it was Capri Sun.
Sure, even though it was Capri Sun. Davey, there are things that you don't know about me. And I'm thinking there's just clearly a few things about each of us that we don't know.
I'm a vampire.
I'm a hollow.
What the fuck is that?
I'm not real. I'm not a person.
You're really a person.
I'm not. I'm a construct of
Someone made you up.
sadness and
One day someone was like chilling and they were just like, oh, okay, Noah exists now.
pretty much.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so I have trouble. That's why I'm always asking what everyone's temperatures is. I don't know how everyone's feeling. Like,
Okay, I'll tell you, I never knew how to answer that fucking question.
I know you didn't.
My blood's not the same as everybody else's. So you're fine with me being a vampire?
You're fine with me being a hollow?
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Holy shit. That's why you never let me bite you.
Well, I have no blood to give you.
Like, of course. But you smelled like... But how long have you been eating blood?
Well, I mean, ever since we've been going out, that's when I saw you.
Oh, you saw me immediately? You saw me 3.5 years ago?
Yeah.
And you didn't bring it up?
I'm good at spying.
How come I never saw you then?
Because I'm sneaky as fuck.
Louis,
Yeah.
I want to know if you have heard any of this conversation.
Not intentionally.
No, Lewis is there.
Yeah,
Halfway through a bit, I'll be like,
the two
I
of
did get a
them
little
have
loud.
gotten pretty loud.
I did get-
That's true. I mean, yeah, there isn't.
I'm picturing like Lewis just has the toggle left over being like, what?
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's really a role for this, but like,
There's
probably
not
some of it. Like,
there's not a role for whether you heard them or not. I let
Yeah.
you make that decision.
Yeah, yeah,
2d6, 7+. Heard
If
it.
you did hear them and understood what they meant, I would like you to roll to keep your cool, not to alert them
For
that
sure.
you are listening.
I mean, I think I heard something because I don't think this was like soundproofed to have two people living in it and keeping secrets from each other.
Okay.
When did it start getting loud? Like, what?
I yelled something about like you think I'm drinking blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring on.
Yeah, I feel like I heard like some of the weird stuff, but I don't know that I got context. Like I don't
Okay.
think I know what they're talking about, but I can tell that like they're talking about something weird, and I can maybe hear like relief in your voice because that was when you started yelling. I think.
Okay.
Does that seem right? So, like,
That
I
seems fair.
know something's up, and they sound cool, but like there's something weird, right? Yeah.
Does Lou know?
No, I don't. Well, unless they saw me drinking some blood too, and they're sitting in their room slapping it down right now.
Should we go out?
Did you saw me immediately?
Oh, I mean, it was about 2 weeks into it.
What, did I leave the door cracked open or something?
No, you're under your bed.
Yup. That's where I do it.
Well, that was the whole thing, because I remember I was getting through with the toilet, and I was walking. I thought you'd gone downstairs, so I walked past your bedroom, and I saw your little toe sticking out. And so that's what I saw.
That's good to know. Okay. I should put up like a board.
Maybe.
Like a board so nobody can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
See a little toasty.
Or maybe even just do it when you're in the toilet, because no one ever bothers you when you're in the toilet.
I don't want to eat my food on the toilet.
I
You
do it
fucking
all
kidding me?
the time. What's wrong with that?
Eating your food on the toilet?
What, just like crisps?
That's not what people do.
Okay, I want to text this group in our group chat. Eating food on toilet? LOL. You should be quieter, just in case. LOL.
Can this be the group
You're
chat
not
I'm in too,
supposed
so I
to.
can see that without any
We've
context?
already established Ophelia's in most of the group chats, so unless this is explicitly excluding her.
Sure.
I
yeah.
just love the lack of
I mean, this is like
context.
innocuous, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
And I'll like check my phone.
So wait, are we? Is it?
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to shush you.
But you just did.
Well, I'm sorry then. Fuck. And then I'll show you. My phone.
She looks at nothing. She's like,
I'll show you my phone. Now, Lewin heard us.
well, then maybe be quieter.
It's too fucking
You
late.
fucking foghorn.
You see a text? 3 meals a day, bitches.
But wait, so it is frowned upon to eat in the lavatory.
Yes.
But why? What if I don't want anyone to see
People
me
don't think
eat?
it's sanitary. I don't fucking know. You can just sit down on a toilet. Yeah, it's where you shit. That's where you piss.
But I wash my hands.
Yeah, but you don't wash the food before you put it in your mouth.
Okay, I want to go to Lewin.
Cool.
Lewin, you have received so you pulling out your phone to send that text. You had your phone on silent for class.
Okay.
And so you hadn't seen a string of messages that say Vesuvius is back on, Vesuvius is playing.
Right, which I did know because they had told me.
Oh,
But,
you're right. Yes, yeah.
And it's part of what I'm doing in the room. But
Okay.
so I see
Do
that
you
now
wanna-
it's like this news is breaking.
Yes. Do you want to tell us what you were doing?
Well, yeah. So I was thinking about having done it before, but I think it makes more sense that I was like catching up on my socials. And now, after all this has happened, I'm going to call Ophelia.
Okay. Ophelia, your phone is ringing.
I wait.
That's your ringtone. Ophelia, your phone is
Ophelia, your phone is ringing. Please pick up.
Ophelia, your phone has continued to ring. Ophelia, I know you like to wait. Ophelia, this is the final time. You may pick up now. So.
Hey, Ophelia. It's Lewin. You knew that.
Hello.
I'm sure you saw the news that Vesuvius is back on.
Yeah, that's so good for him. I
Yeah,
was so scared
happy
for
for
him.
him. You know, I was worried he wasn't going to be able to play, and then we might lose, and that would be so bad. You know, it's so bad if we lost the game.
Terrible.
So I'm wondering if there's anything we can do to make sure the game goes the way that we need it to. I do know that Vesuvius, unless he's gotten news, is planning on watching Balto at home all night. I had this idea about sneaking into the locker room and pretending to be him at the game tonight. You couldn't do anything with that, could you, Ophelia?
You know what? Do you want to play football, sweetie?
No, but I will. I want what will happen if I play football to happen.
I think this will be such a great, enriching experience for you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I haven't said this to anybody, but it's kind of been calling my name. The football has.
Yeah.
For like a minute.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm gonna work on my disguise, I guess. I can come meet you. Maybe we work out a game plan for the game.
Yeah, for sure. If I'm not able to see you, I need to meet a couple people last minute. Let's do that. If we don't get a chance to talk, just go to the locker room. Ask Mr. Dominic if you can get in. Just let him know you left a few things behind, and that you're picking them up for me. Mr. Dominic will let you in, no problem.
Mr. Dominic, okay, cool. Who's Mr. Dominic?
The school counselor.
Cool.
They have keys to a lot of the building. They're available. They're very helpful.
One more thing, Ophelia.
Uh-huh.
I got this started, but if there's anything you can do to keep Vesuvius watching Balto.
Oh,
That
yeah.
might
I was
help.
actually going to go pay him a visit, you know?
That's a great idea.
When I heard that he had failed a drug test as a professional, that was just terrible news to receive. So I just wanted to, I'm driving over there right now, and I just wanted to go check in with him and just make sure he's okay, and I just want to develop those relationships with my clients.
Great.
All right.
Bye.
See you at the game, sweetie.
There's a knock on Lewin's door.
Sorry, I'm eating in the bathroom. What's up?
No, you're not. You're just making fun of us. That's
Yeah.
not very nice, Lou.
Yeah, can we come in?
You can, but I'm in the bathroom eating.
Are you...
I'm gonna run into my attached bathroom, leave the door open, and just sit down on the toilet.
Okay, so can we come in?
You can, but you're gonna see me eating in the bathroom.
It's nothing we haven't seen before.
Oh, you have? I've never done this. I mean, you haven't. I've never done this. It's a weird thing to do. You can
what
just
I
come in.
just
Just come in.
learned.
Just come in.
Just come in?
Yeah, just come in.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I think every single time Noah forgets, so if she's holding Davis's hand, it's like a...
It's like, oh, wait, okay.
And now they get why.
right. Wait, is that always why you ask?
Yeah, Lewin.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna just sit on your bed. How much do you hear? Let's start with the big stuff.
Well,
All right.
is it too cliche to say everything?
Yes. Let's be specific.
Okay. Well, God, I don't want to. I didn't. It's weird, you know, knowing these things about your friends.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know what to talk about it.
It's
you know?
just uncomfortable.
I can't. Look. I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm sorry. I can't.
We
It's.
do.
Lewin,
I gotta process a
Lewin,
little
we've
bit.
got to talk about this right now.
Okay. No, I get that makes sense.
Lewin, you have to tell me right now.
No, you're right. We should talk.
No, you should tell me
we
right
should talk.
now
Can you start?
exactly what you heard.
Are you hypnotizing me?
I am.
Okay,
All right,
roll.
Oh
What'd you
my
roll?
god!
Oh.
5?
Okay,
6.
so
Well, that's nothing.
Does it say anything specific for a 6 on hypnotic? No.
No.
So-
but I do want to spend a string to get a +1 to that.
okay, make it a 7.
You
Yep.
string on me?
I have 3.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, I did just let you in. So there's 1.
Okay, so you get to choose one of those options, right?
Yeah, choose one. They realize exactly what you've done to them. They fuck up the commands. Their sanity is unhinged. Well, you're my best friend, so I don't want to do that to you.
No, you don't.
And actually, as soon as I did this, I think I've never done this to you before.
Mhm.
I feel bad,
For sure.
so you know exactly what I've done to you.
Okay, cool.
So
And it still works, so you do tell me.
Great.
Davis just hypnotized you.
Knowing that, is it reasonable that I heard enough that I've started kind of piecing things together?
This
like
was
you might-
like
yeah.
another piece of the puzzle that you
Yeah.
Sure.
received right
Okay,
now.
I feel like you might have put
Yeah.
the puzzle together.
Yeah, I can. Well, what I heard, weird stuff yelling about. I think I heard blood, eating food in the bathroom, which is a weird thing to do.
Yes,
I
thank
know,
you.
I know
And
now.
like I heard you
Sorted,
telling you,
sorted.
I heard you telling them that was a weird thing to do. I thought that was interesting, and I think, from what I caught, you, Davis, have like magic powers, and you can like control people's brains,
Oh.
and maybe you do that through their blood. There's something like that. I'm working it out, but
Can you
you
tell
definitely have mind stuff going on.
that I'm doing right now?
Oh yeah, you just
I'm okay.
yeah, it's a little weird. You did just hypnotize me, right? Or try to like mess with my brain.
I did do that.
It's
If you find out this thing about me, are we done for? Are you gonna kick me out? Do I have to go back home?
no,
Are you serious?
I don't think so.
What the?
No,
I
can
hit
you?
the fucking
This is
jackpot.
weird. This is weird, Davis. Can you like hypnotize me again?
Like you want me to?
Yeah, just like a little minor hypnotism. I haven't felt like brain stuff like that before. I didn't hate it.
Okay. All right. What do you want me to make you do?
What do you want me to do? I think I want to turn you on.
Okay, roll.
Okay,
Y'all gonna be late for the game.
5 plus 2 is 7.
you had an hour when you were eating the
So,
burritos.
You can choose either give me a string, give me you, promise me something you think I want, or get embarrassed and act awkward. Davis.
I promise I'll hypnotize you,
Okay, cool.
which I will do right now.
Okay, roll.
Okay. I gotta tell you something to do.
What do you want me to do?
God. All right. I'm gonna get a little explicit right now. Just
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Just
I mean,
right.
it's
We're
it's-
earning our explicit tag.
Yeah.
it's what 8:30. It's about time.
I'm gonna like. I'm gonna tell you to have sex with Noah right in front of me.
Okay.
Roll.
13.
Lewin, you are overcome with
For
lust.
sure. Yeah, and I just like you've been in the room too, right? Mm-hmm. I just look at you. I'm like, twice in one day is new for us, right?
It is.
All right, Davis, you don't know this about me, but when I do what we're about to do, I only mostly undress. Don't be weird about it, okay? Okay, Davis.
I can do that.
And I walk over and pick up Noah and set them onto my bed. And I still had the 2 tacos left over that I didn't finish. And I begin undressing Noah, and then I place the tacos onto Noah's torso, and I start eating.
And I want to go around the back of your neck and sink my teeth in.
Okay?
Okay.
Ooh!
Is this
I
a
have
move?
the feeding.
Okay.
I feed on hot blood direct from the source. If this is the first time they've ever been fed upon, you both mark experience.
This definitely is. This is
Okay.
new to me.
When you feed, I choose 2. I heal 1 harm, I take 1 forward, or they definitely don't die. I'm going to take 1 forward, and they definitely don't die.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
And just for your information,
Yeah.
I also have marked for the hunt. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is like I'm thinking ahead. But feeding on someone establishes a preternatural bond. From that point forward, whenever you gaze into the abyss concerning their whereabouts or well-being, roll as if you had dark 3.
Cool.
Which my current dark is -1.
Oh,
Wow.
that's some good shit then.
Cool. All right.
Great.
Okay. And I don't have to roll for this.
Do you mind if I cut away from this scene?
I don't mind at all. I
Okay.
think we're done.
Cool.
Ophelia, you are standing outside of Vesuvius's house. You can hear the sounds of Balto playing from the living room.
Cool. Hang on. Really?
Balto, no!
They speak English! In that movie, the dogs all speak English!
No. It's
Sorry, that
I
was
have to deliver some vaccines to the children in
Polio!
It is snowing.
It is very snow.
Oh, who's the goose's name?
We're all dogs. Oh no!
Except for me, I'm a goose!
No, he had the Russian accent.
This is not the version of Balto you remember.
Except for me,
This is
I'm a
new.
goose.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
I don't know.
What were they
Did he?
talking about? Eating in the toilet. If a person is eating in the toilet, they are feeding in a hidden fashion. They know. I want to gaze into the abyss to
Okay.
and
So-
I want to. I'm gonna start by examining. I want to seek for Noah first off.
Okay, so let me read Gaze into the Abyss real quick. When you gaze into the abyss, name what you're looking for and roll with dark. On a 10 up, the abyss shows you lucid visions, and you take 1 forward to addressing them. On a 7 to 9, the abyss shows you confusing and alarming visions, but you get your answer nonetheless.
Cool. So if I get a 7 up, I see they fucking 5, 6, 7. I have +2.
Okay.
They're alarming. Hang on. So if they're confusing and alarming, so I see the bites.
Yeah,
I
you
see
see-
exactly as it
wait,
is,
do we all
and
need
without
to-
context, that is confusing and alarming.
You
Because
see-
I think this is like metaphorical, and I'm just like, what?
Here's what I think you see. I think you see all of this happen just really close up. So it's like really close
Like
on the
action
fangs
shots.
sinking in. Yeah, it's really close on like Davis yelling and on Noah kind of like yelling back. And it's really close on like all this stuff, and you see that moment of
Torso
Noah
tacos.
Noah leaning down under the bed and seeing Davis feed for the first time. You're seeing like all of this in quick flashes, and then you're seeing Davis placing a bet
Oh no!
against you.
Oh shit.
And it is alarming
And
because you thought Davis was on your side.
Oh, I'm gonna have to kill my pet vampire. Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, is someone out there?
Oh, hey! No, it's me, Ophelia. Hey, I wanted to stop by. May I come in?
What the fuck are you doing at my house?
I just wanted to see how you're doing. Can I-
Vesuvius like walks over to the door and pulls open the door.
Hey, how are you? And like, I take a moment and like, I actually do like squeeze his shoulder, you know, gently scratch him with the claws. How are you? Are you okay?
No, I'm fucking pissed.
Oh.
And he's like super high.
Uh-huh.
Like complete red eyes, like kind of slow speech.
Hey, yeah.
His feet are he's not wearing any socks or shoes and his feet are wet.
Uh-huh. Hey, I heard about what happened and I wanted to apologize to you personally. Because that is not what Ophelia Emberthorn is about. So
What?
Huh?
Apologize for what?
Oh. Why are you so stoned?
The Lewin, told me to just, like, take the day off, and, like, I was just so fucking pissed, and, like, I'm like mad. I'm not gonna get to go to college. That sucks.
You know what? Hey, college is for
It's that
everybody.
fucking kid. It's that fucking Rogan.
Rogan. Oh, that little
Yeah,
dipshit.
he fucking I think he like.
He was talking all sorts of.
He was fucking telling me and like talking about it. Man,
I heard him explicitly say it would be fine if you had to sit out of the game. I thought he was just messing around. I was so scared.
I'm
I had
so fucking pissed.
Vesuvius, I am so sorry. Here, I want you to have this. When I heard that you were sitting out, I thought that maybe I had sold you faulty product. So I wanted to make this right for you. So here, I just grabbed a couple things I thought you might like. So just anything you want, it's yours. And I offer him the bait.
Okay. I think he sees. Well, do you want to give me a couple of things you think he sees?
I'm gonna give ballpark. He sees we've done a lot of article of clothing, so it's signed movie memorabilia from one of their favorite movies.
Okay. It's like
Balto.
It's it's one of the full-size movie premieres Balto, and
Okay.
it's signed by like a bunch of the cast members that was like from a Comic-Con or something.
Is there also maybe a little vial of pills?
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna tag that on. And here, you know what? Just take a couple of these. You'll have the best sleep you've ever had.
Or if I gave them to someone else, you think they would sleep?
Yeah, just you didn't get them from me.
You fucking rock, Ophelia.
I know. And Vesuvius, just I'm not planning on going to college either. You know, when
Yeah, but you've got like plans. You've got like you're gonna like be like great and like probably like start a small business
that's
or whatever.
exactly what I'm going to do. I already am great. But you know what a business needs?
What?
Employees.
Are you gonna hire me?
Well, I mean, I'll accept your application.
Oh my god. Thank you.
I know the future can be terrifying.
He just wraps you in a hug.
I do.
In this big, like, huge, like, bear hug.
I accept it, but instead of like squeezing back, it's a very precisely measured, contact, slight pressure.
He kind of, like, holds you back at arm's reach.
I release first. Just to be specific, before I hold it.
We gotta get to the game.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get to the game. Do you want to ride with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
He goes to his it's like a big Ford truck and
You do
climbs
know
in the
you're
driver's
sitting
seat.
out though, right?
Well, I'm sitting out, but I'm gonna make a bunch of other people sit out with me.
I love the sound of that. You know what? Fuck school football.
Fuck school football.
Who needs it?
Who needs it?
How many? Honestly, how? And just to be real with you, Vesuvius, I didn't want to, trample on your hopes and dreams, but it's college. So many people suffer debilitating brain damage from this sport, and thousands of kids across the country put all their hopes and dreams into this. It's a foolish institution which is harming people. So you know what? Let's just burn it all down, baby.
Ophelia, you want to
Vesuvius?
fuck?
No.
Oh.
Maybe later. And
Okay.
I scratch his thigh.
Okay. You are headed for the football game. Is there anything you three
Yeah,
would like to do before
Yeah.
you are showing up?
I also
Yeah.
want to text. I want to meet up Maisie real early on in the football game whenever
Okay.
I arrive.
If the Hollow has sex with more than one person at once, everyone does the writing and revealing.
Is that, is that what happened, do you think? Is that how we... Because I
He was biting. Yeah, you were all in
That's
it.
how it felt to me.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so, which means that I lose all of my strings on both of you,
Okay.
Okay.
which is okay with me.
And I now have a +1 to impersonating Davis as well.
Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And now we've hooked up. So I can make a name down there. Okay, cool. So let's... I know what this is for me.
3, 2.
Well, wait. 'Cause
What?
is mine 2? Because it's with both of them?
So
I think it's the whole.
yeah.
Oh.
So it's both of them they're not doing it with each other. They're both with the hollow in terms of whose answers matter.
And
to
I think
who.
if you match with either of us, then we both get the
Gain
experience. And
experience.
so you might end up with 2.
So let's do one at a time.
Okay.
So you and me.
Okay.
Well, no. You're just going to have one answer. And
For the whole experience.
For the whole experience. And then
And if you match both of us-
with either of them, you get experience from that.
Oh.
If you match with both, then you would get.
Unless you
Two
feel like it's
points of
different for
experience.
both.
True.
You know what? Let's just do 1 and 1.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Cool.
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 So then Noah and Lewin. 3,
Cool.
2, 1.
Confusing.
All right.
Okay. Mark experience.
I have a feeling you're going to mark experience twice,
We'll see.
my dear.
And Noah and Davis. 3, 2, 1.
Soothing.
Nice.
Mark experience. Mark experience.
Awesome.
No,
Okay.
are you about to level up?
Almost. I have one more.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah. If one of you levels up, that's going to be awesome.
You have one more?
Yeah, to fill in.
Okay, can we have one little scene really
All
quick?
right.
Hey, you want to get the rest of that blood out of your system?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to bite your neck.
Okay.
And I'm going to suck the remaining blood out of there. And since this is the first time we both mark experience, so you level up.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Damn. Okay.
I just wanted to get someone there.
No, that's awesome.
I want to take, so I have option of take another hollow move, take another move from any skin, or I found hollow siblings, which is kind of cool.
That'd be really fun to do in this this moment.
If you take that, I will introduce someone at the football game.
That's a lot of people to keep up
Yeah.
with, though. If there's,
Yeah,
but
like
if you really want to do it, I think that's cool.
No, I do, but like if this, because it's a one, if this was an ongoing campaign,
Yeah,
for
that would be
sure.
tight. Yeah.
I think
Stat
I'm gonna,
upgrades are easy.
I'm gonna do, so you show what you must become. And you can do your steps. So with Metamorphosis, it says when you gaze into the abyss, on a 7 or higher, the abyss will also show you what you must become, and you can permanently swap 2 of your stats.
Okay. All right.
I think I want to take that one, but I don't know if I quite understand.
So go ahead, Spencer.
Here. So again, whenever you gaze into the abyss move, you do that. It gives you the opportunity to kind of change your stats around. So
Like these?
your cold is very low. So if you wanted to be
So
better
I-
at shutting someone down, you could swap, say, your cold at the volatile. So you'd be cold 2 and volatile -1. Because you'd have swapped those permanently until you say you metamorphosize by gazing into the abyss to swap those back.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I can change them every time I look into the abyss.
Every
If you get a
correct.
7+.
If you get a 7
If I get a
plus,
7
and if
plus.
you want to, you don't have to
Okay.
every time.
Cool.
So it
Okay.
offers
That's
a lot
kinda
of
awesome.
flexibility
That's
for a
very
Holy
playbook.
shit.
Oh, they're cool.
They're so cool. You can lie very well. You can be anyone you want to be, sort of.
So I think I put on a new turtleneck.
Okay.
Cool.
It's also black.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it was different color.
But then I put a little pin on my neck that's just fangs.
Okay. Cool.
Like,
Lewin and Noah, is there anything else y'all are doing before
well,
heading
That
out?
was hot.
Really
great.
I think Lewin is a little bit weird. Like, this seems a little bit weird. Like, not necessarily uncomfortable, but just like you can tell that they weren't as 100% like. They've never had sex with 2 people they were close to at the same time before. They're kind of processing it a lot right now, so they've been like they're uncharacteristically quiet. I think after this.
Okay.
But I want to make sure that we know. So do I now know what both of you are from what was like said and clarified in an interaction? Because you were like, "Let me drain the rest of that blood out of you."
yeah.
In front of me,
Oh, I did super good.
and I know for sure you're a vampire. I knew there was something weird about you.
Oh, that's right. You didn't know what
Yeah.
I was.
I didn't know what you were,
But
but
you
you
know
know what
what-
I am.
Yeah,
They
I know
are.
what you
Which
are.
I also need to do something about.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you think you know what I am?
I think I might know that you're
Also
not.
strange.
Yeah, that you're not human. Yeah.
I mean, do you think Noah would?
Well, here's. I want to. Okay, so I want to spend a string on Noah.
Okay.
As I like shoot Noah a look at a point when Davis isn't looking at us. A look that says, my thing needs to stay between us still, even though you guys are cool and open. I'm not cool with that. So I'm going to spend a string to tempt you to do that, which is keep the secret. So you can take the string and mark an experience, which you don't need as badly anymore. Or do something else. But,
I'll take the string and
Okay.
cool.
mark
So-
another experience.
So
Yeah.
Lewin gives you a look, and you know immediately what they are trying to tell you. And it is, don't fucking tell Davis what I am.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And then, I'm going to get ready, so I tell him to leave. And I say, I'm going to meet you there. I don't want you to see how good I look until the game.
Okay. Is there something else you want to do before? Because my plan is to go straight to the game.
I
Does
think so.
Ophelia
Other side.
update me on the plan?
Oh, what?
Does Ophelia update Lewin on the plan?
Um,
Because now Vesuvius is going to the game.
Yep.
yeah,
So right now,
Actually, what I think is Ophelia would not respond in that group chat because Ophelia is now suspicious that, and Ophelia knows that you all know now, and you did not choose to include Ophelia in that revelation.
Okay.
So Ophelia doesn't exactly trust any of you.
Okay.
You included Lewin with your bites
Cool.
and your tacos.
So I still think we're going to meet up at the game. Then I head to school,
okay.
and I am currently I'm like cloaked, so people can't see my features, but I am Mr. Dominic. That's just the belt, right? No, sorry, Mr. Humphrey.
Oh,
The belt.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I would privately text you and be like, just how well can you impersonate Vesuvius?
I say Vesuvius ? Like so well. Fucking watch me.
I will. And then it's like heart eye emoji.
Cool.
Vesuvius like, who are you texting?
Oh, my friend Lewin.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Lewin?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Oh, they say they're looking forward to being at the game.
Oh.
Let's
Did
give
they
them
say
a
anything
shot.
about me?
Oh, well, not right now, but they have mentioned before that they always thought you were very handsome.
Oh. All right.
Right? I think you can almost... Hang on, I actually want to take a moment. Can you roll plus hot for me?
Sure.
And I'm just going to kind of
none.
scratch his leg and be like, he was right, though.
They were right.
They were right.
right.
Damn it.
Vesuvius is getting very hot and bothered right now. And he's like, are you sure? Oh, we can pull over.
No, we have a place to
I've got there's a bed of the truck.
Oh, you really
I've
don't
got
know how to
blankets.
woo someone.
So many blankets.
Wow, blankets. Do you know what my goddamn fucking thread count is? Drive, goddamn you.
Okay. And he continues driving. He also is
I'm gonna kind of like scratch his groin a little bit area.
We haven't done this. That feels like a shut someone down.
Yeah, actually,
good
that's
at
a
that.
good point.
Cool. That's gonna be a 6, 7, 8.
All right.
On a 7 to 9, choose one from below, but you come across poorly and they give you a condition in return. I think the condition right now is tease, but unless you have something else to propose, and they lose a string on me. If they have no strings on you, gain 1 on them. I want to gain 1 on Vesuvius.
Okay, you gain a string on Vesuvius, and yeah, I think that is accurate. I think Vesuvius is like, tease.
Makes it better.
Okay. Anything else before we arrive at the football game?
I do just want to clarify one thing about the hypnosis sex that we had earlier.
Oh yeah.
That's a bad thing we did.
Yeah.
And we're very aware of it. And we're playing complicated characters who do bad things sometimes. But if someone is not entirely capable of giving consent, then that's not
Don't
good.
do it.
I do just want to say that.
Yeah.
I don't think hypnosis is something people necessarily have to worry about, like a vampire hypnotizing them into doing that.
Yeah.
But still.
Also, you can't hypnotize someone into doing things they don't want to do. That's not how hypnosis works.
Oh,
Hypnosis doesn't work.
Hypnosis doesn't really work. But yeah, don't have... we shouldn't have to say it, but don't have sex with people if you don't have 100% consent from them.
Frankly, like, just bring in, like, a watch on a string, that's, like, third date material for me.
Okay, that's all I want to
Okay, cool. Then you all arrive at the football game, and it is fanfare. You can hear a marching band starting to play out on the field, even from the parking lot. It's like evening time, just dipping into night by this point. And it's like there's a line out the gate to get in.
Cool. Is the coach around right now?
Yeah. The coach is on the field. Is
Cool.
like talking to her players. I guess she wouldn't be on the field. She would be like in the gym with them before they come out.
The locker room.
Yeah,
The locker room, yeah.
I'm trying to think, because I'm Mr. Dominic. If someone else knows what they want to do immediately, we can
You're
come back to
Mr.
this.
Humphrey.
Sorry, Mr. Humphrey.
Mr.
yeah.
Dominic is the
School
the
counselor.
counselor.
Mr. Humphrey is photography teacher.
Yeah.
Which would get you on the field.
It would get me onto the field, but I need to get into the locker room, which being a teacher might actually be a detriment. Especially a photography teacher. Like I can't. What it means, I can't use that to get in.
Right.
And Ophelia's words ring in your mind. Just ask Mr. Dominic. Just let him know you're picking it up on my behalf. He'll set you up. No problem.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Mr. Dominic is there, and he is looking so fucking nervous. He's like wringing his hands and like just like cracking his knuckles and just like looking anywhere except the faces of the other people standing in line.
So you said tell him that you
Just name drop me.
Sure. Okay.
Just
Cool.
as long as you're doing
Yeah.
it for me, you're
Great.
fine.
So up to Mr. Dominic as Mr. Humphrey. We haven't met
Jack?
Dominic yet. Yeah. What's up, Humph? Listen, Ophelia said that. What? Right? I'm
Dominic.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. Dom. Ophelia. The kind of shady kid. Cool, kind of shady kid. She said, one of the football players apparently, some kid named Vesuvius, like took something from her and has it stashed in his locker. She wanted me to go grab it for her.
Hey, Jack, like I didn't like. I don't know what. Did Ophelia tell you?
She told me somebody took something from her. What's
Listen,
going on there, buddy?
You can't like trust that kid.
Oh,
She's like fucked.
No. I actually heard that. What's a? I don't want to lie about Ophelia right now. Never mind. I don't go to that move.
So
Look,
whatever
I
she told you.
I hear you.
I kind of want to see you lie though.
Yeah. I don't have any reason to. Well, because it's chaotic and fun. I'm gonna say.
Get to what you want faster.
Yeah.
Just get in.
Yeah. I heard she's been talking to a lot of teachers lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. That look in your eyes you got a second ago? A lot of teachers have been getting that. And I need to roll. Little Bird told me.
Okay.
And I feel like you have a -1 to this because of your liar.
I am not one of the flock. I'm not me.
You made the flock. Oh.
And I'm not me.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not you right now. That's right. Humphrey.
But so that is a 4 plus what is it? Plus cold's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a failure.
So I think Mr. Dominic can tell that you're lying,
Okay.
and he says, "Jack, like I didn't. There was. Listen,
I'm
it was
messing
one.
with you,
It
man.
was one time.
Oh, you did. Can you get me into the locker room?
Are you gonna tell anybody about? Listen, like I
Hey,
got
hey,
like
hey,
a wife.
I don't
like,
have to tell
can't-
anyone about this. Can you get me into the locker room?
Yeah.
All right.
And he goes over and pulls out his ring of keys and
Cool.
opens the door.
Cool. My game plan is to go in and get Vesuvius's jersey, like his whole getup.
Okay. So there, you can make your way to the locker room very easily, but you are going to have to keep your cool to once you get into the locker room because it's all the football players and they're all.
Okay, so is Vesuvius barred from like being in the locker room or just playing? Like, would he be allowed
Just
to put
playing.
would he be allowed to put his stuff on?
Vesuvius can play.
Vesuvius,
Everybody
yeah,
can play
Vesuvius
now.
can
And
play
I know
now.
that. Yeah,
Not
okay,
that
cool.
Vesuvius.
Yeah.
Then if I can like.
Yeah.
if I can get a place to change into Vesuvius,
Okay.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Which
then,
might take some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we'll come back to that.
Yeah. I go to the bathroom. I'll come out of Vesuvius.
Davis and Noah.
Well, I have you. We're like kind of like walking behind the bleachers and everything, and we're going towards the opposing team's locker room. Hi babe, like I kind of gotta take care of some stuff. You want to come with?
What kind of stuff?
Well, I need to give a rousing speech to the other team because I'm going to be out $2,000 if we don't.
You took part in that bet.
Yeah,
I told you not to.
Well,
I said it sounded shady.
Well, okay, yeah. It would have been a guaranteed win probably if I went along with Ophelia. But I want Ophelia to lose.
How do you even have $2,000? Like, if you lose, how are you going to pay up?
I took it from Lewin's parents.
Davey!
Oh, they're rich! What?
That's not okay, but let's go give that rousing speech anyway.
Okay.
I go up to the locker room door for the opposing team.
Hey.
Actually, no, I'm allowed in here, and you're going to let me in.
I love this.
You don't need to roll for this.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. Opens the door.
Thank you, and also my friend.
Can I come in tow?
Signature
I'll close my
spell.
eyes
Of
unless
course.
you want me to look.
Of course, please. Of course, please come on in.
That was the difference between a 7 and a 10 right there.
And then I want to just like go in.
Okay. There's a bunch of players.
Put some towels on. We gotta go.
Whoa! What are you doing in here?
Towels.
Hey.
Your beautiful bodies.
Okay.
What? What's she? I mean, she.
Just chill.
What's going on?
Just chill. Hey, everybody. You know what? We've had a lot of school rivalry kind of things going. You know, year to year. You always lose, we always win. So we thought, like in the spirit of the things, I'd come in and I'd say some kind words to you, and we're all gonna have a good sportsmanlike time. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Hurrah!
So I'm
Is
gonna
that what you
stand
say?
up on the bench,
'Kay.
and I'm gonna look at every player in the room.
Okay.
You all are going to play your hearts out tonight, and I mean sincerely. If you don't play to the point of death to win this game, then I am going to kill you. And I'm going to hypnotize the entire room.
This is working in my
hope
favor.
Yeah.
This
Mine
is what I
too.
want.
This is great.
I've bet on our team to
before you set us
lose.
in stone, you wanted the other team to win.
Yes?
Okay. Or to
You
no,
wanted
the
no,
other team to
sorry, you
lose.
want the other team to lose because we want the other team to win.
So Ophelia bet that the home team, which is the Bullfrogs, would lose, which means
The home team.
I have bet
lose,
on the
which is
players
why
you are speaking to.
And at the beginning, that's why I thought you
Yeah.
were like, don't we want Vesuvius? Can you play well? Like, can we just get Vesuvius to play good to win?
Wait, hold on.
Because yeah.
Have I been backwards this whole time?
No, because
Possibly.
at the beginning of the game, you were
Yeah.
at least maybe it was by accident, but you were talking about it from the perspective that you intended to.
yes.
Yeah.
Until just now, as far as I can tell. I don't know when.
So you want, in order to win this $2,000, you want these people that you're speaking to lose.
Okay.
So maybe what you want to like lean into is the play to the death part. Like maybe the death is the thing.
I don't know. Why?
Yeah.
Where did I get so?
I'm
not sure.
Because it's complicated. Because we're all talking backwards around it,
No,
kind of.
Okay,
but-
so like you want.
I have bet against our team, so I have been working to get our team to take a dive. So I framed Vesuvius so we would lose our star quarterback, and I've tried to work my way in and worm in.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just screwed up with the speech. So
Yes.
yeah. I realized
Yeah.
I realized where that happened.
You just really wanted to give a genuinely
I
rousing
was hoping,
speech,
I was like,
and
when
threatened to
is
be
this gonna-
win or die. I mean, lose or die.
Yeah. So let's swap
Yeah.
that, and I told them to lose.
Okay.
Or
Do
die.
you want to give? Is it lose or die?
I'm gonna say lose or die, and make it look believable, please.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I see one of those.
Is that a 14?
No. I rolled 2 6s, which is 12, and my hot is +3. Thank you very much, because I'm the hottest person in the fucking school. So that's actually a 15.
And don't use it now, but you have 1 forward from my blood.
Yeah, I actually have 1 forward from both of you.
I think you need to use this now, just to hit a new record.
I love so much the idea of them being so inspired to lose. So while they're cheering and they're like yelling at each other and like their towels are probably like falling down because they don't care anymore.
Absolutely.
And
I feel so liberated.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Noah and be like, okay, we can go now.
Taking mental pictures.
I feel free from my parents' pressure.
mental pictures. And I want to get to the door on the outside of the locker room. And
Let's have fun with
and I just
it.
want to be like, okay, and now all we have to do is meet back up with Lewin, and I'm gonna gaze into the abyss.
Okay, roll for me.
That's a 12.
What are you trying to find out?
Fucking Christ.
didn't do this before?
I am because you're marked for the hunt, so I'm gazing into the abyss concerning your whereabouts or well-being. I just want your whereabouts.
Okay, where are you?
Am I emerging from the bathroom?
I think you are getting very close to game time.
If you are
Okay,
not
cool.
you right now, is it impossible to find you?
Well, it's either you can't find me or you can find where I am, but you don't see it. Like, you just see the spot I'm in and, like, maybe, like, footprints that you know indicate me or something. But I don't think you would see me as someone else.
So in looking for Lewin, I think you get a sense of where they are, but you don't get a sense of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which the where I am is probably hyping up the other team.
Okay.
And
So you're in the locker room?
In the locker room, yeah.
Okay.
See?
As Vesuvius?
As Vesuvius.
Okay.
See, they want us to lose. You hear them over there? But we're not gonna, are we? We're gonna win.
Rogan is kind of like standing off to the side, like not participating in this chant.
I see that and I'm like, hey, everybody, lean in. Everyone except for Rogan, who's up to the side. You know, I heard Rogan's been conspiring with the other team.
Hey, fuck you,
Watch out for him.
Vesuvius.
Just watch out for him, okay?
Hey, fuck off.
Just watch
You're not even
out.
supposed to be here.
And I'm a little bird told me this, so I'm rolling. I'm gonna have a -1 for the. Well, no, because I'm still not me.
Okay.
6 + 2, so 8. So
what are you trying to make true?
the condition that Rogan is getting is traitor. But some people don't believe Vesuvius, so they think Vesuvius is a liar.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's so many fucking layers to this.
It's
can't.
gonna get better too.
Traitor and liar, okay.
And I say, if you're ready for one more move, I say, but me on the other hand, I'm here for all of you. And I wink at the team, and I'm gonna try to turn them on.
Okay.
And they're all gonna get a string on Lewin, or the team is not Lewin, Vesuvius.
Okay.
Because I'm adding +3 with the move. I got +3 on this roll to turn them on, but they
Okay.
get a string on me. But one of my other moves means that it goes on Vesuvius instead. So good. So 7 + 2 is 9. So the team can either give me a string, give themselves to me, promise me something they think I want, or get embarrassed and act awkward. I would love it to be the last one, because that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I think they're all like,
let's do this. And a little hip hop.
Yeah, let's...
And I frame myself in the doorway before the field.
And
Yeah,
as they all go out, you get smacked each of their asses.
Yep.
Ophelia, you have been here for a little while with Vesuvius. What have you been doing?
I wanted to try and extract from his dense skull just what this stone moron is planning to do at his own football game.
Okay. He is planning to drug all of his teammates.
Fuck. Cool. I have no intention of interfering with this. In fact, hang on.
His idea is he's going to put it in the Gatorade.
Oh yeah, cool. I am going to keep that information to myself and be like, ooh, hang on. Actually, you should probably powder those first. They'll dissolve faster.
That's a great idea. And he just starts like, you're on like a temporary table and just just like this, it's not really working.
Again, characters who do bad things.
Yeah, don't drug people.
Yeah.
And he slips everything into the Gatorade.
Lewin, there will be a second Vesuvius. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Okay, cool.
You know what?
Send.
I want to change. I don't name Vesuvius. I'll
Okay.
be say, there's some kind of football emoji, and I'm
Cool.
going to be like, you equal football, ? And hope that you get the idea, and then also equal, and then do an emoji that's like, the snake emoji is, this would be how she stylizes herself. Or there's like a dragon emoji. Now there's a dragon emoji. She uses the dragon emoji plus football being like, boop,
Cool.
and then X Kool-Aid emoji. There's a
Cool.
Kool-Aid emoji now.
What do you
It
do
is
with that
Gatorade.
information?
Gatorade.
I look at it, but I'm in character, and I've got a game. So I put my phone in the locker, and I go, ooh, 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 and get ready to run.
I want to enter that locker room and look for Lewin.
Okay, I think they're about to go on the field.
Yeah, I'll
So-
let them go by, but I'm looking for Lewin.
Oh, okay.
Because I sensed that Lewin was in here.
Then you don't see Lewin. Lewin
And
is
you're- and-
Lewin
Noah's
as
with me
Vesuvius
as well.
is hyping up the team.
Would I be able to know though that Lewin is in here, like knowing that?
Well, if they shared, or if he shared that that Lewin was in here, and if you know Lewin's a shapeshifter, then I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay,
But you just don't know which one it is.
right.
So there's just the whole team is there and like preparing, like putting on helmets, like about to go onto the field.
Noah, do you happen to see Lewin around anywhere? I can't seem to get a good glance on it.
Win.
Vesuvius is giving a very rousing speech.
I'm gonna kiss all your asses.
Interesting. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I mean, if the other team is destined to lose, and Vesuvius is back in the game, and it's really, really getting them riled up. This is good.
I mean, would there be anything? Should I just?
To locate Lewin, I
Yeah.
think you should look into the abyss if that's what you're aiming to do.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I also need to make a roll that I didn't do earlier.
Okay.
So
Ditto.
Yeah, it's a fail.
What's your dark?
A 1.
you have strings on me, I think. If
Yeah.
you do, that you can. Each one will be a +1.
Yes.
Okay.
Which you only need to get up to 7.
You're at 6 right now, so you just need to spend 1.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do one for.
Okay. So the abyss is going to show you confusing and alarming visions.
What does she see?
Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose.
Jonas.
Let me do this really quick.
Okay.
So for feathers, I got a 7 to 9, which means this magic will dissipate if I kiss or get kissed.
Okay.
So, like, do you have an idea for the confusing and alarming vision?
I do.
Okay, then do it.
Okay.
I want to
You
hear
sure?
it. Yeah.
Okay. The confusing and alarming vision that you see is Lewin's body, dead, in the attic of Lewin's house.
Whoa. Do I know that was like a future thing?
No, it's the current moment.
Was Lewin ever really Lewin?
What?
I
don't know what this means.
I take Davis like to a corner of the Davy.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What's going on? Did you see him? Then
No, I just got a really horrible vision.
you got a vision.
I don't know if Lou's here. I just saw him.
No,
will you listen to me?
Okay, I'm listening.
I had a vision
Okay.
of Lewin in the attic, dead, their body dead, limp, in the attic. And I don't know if it's a future vision that's going to happen, or I don't know if he's.
Well, okay. Well, it can't be present because I also have like contact with that, and Lewin's in this room. Lewin's in the locker room.
Why did I have the vision?
I mean, we can go check it out if you want. I don't need to stay. My work here is done. I mean, like, the other team is going to lose. So
Real quick, in that moment, you said it dissipates if you are kissed.
If I kiss or get kissed, yep.
Okay. The last player out.
I'm shutting them down because I know this. So I'm gonna roll
Go
and
ahead
shut
and
them
roll.
down. They come to me like I'm rolling plus cold.
Okay.
4, 5. I can't do anything about it.
Oh.
So this person leans over and gives you a
Well-
peck on the lips. Boop. What happens?
So Vesuvius, just like from the top down, starts to shimmer, and who is revealed is not even Lewin, but a student that no one has seen for like a few years. They moved away a couple of years ago. They were part of the flock of wannabes, named Tybee. They were like a younger sort of wannabe in the flock, and they moved away around the same time that Lewin started really building up popularity and power here. Also, this was like a year after we were living together and we had like met. You see Tybee standing there, and I'm gonna run away.
You should do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
I want to lash out physically.
That is a 10 plus volatile, so 9.
Okay, 9.
Well, but I'm going to spend one of my strings on Noah. Or actually, I have a string on Davis.
Okay.
My string on Davis to make it a 10.
Okay. On a 10, you get away to a safe place. Where are you going?
Yeah,
Um,
there's nothing I can do here.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
Okay. Davis, you see Tybee sprint out of the room, and this like football player is like frozen. And then they're like, we gotta play. I gotta play. And he
don't worry.
walks out the door.
Like play. I just really quick.
Okay.
Play. That was nothing.
Okay. Roll.
12.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. No. I see that all the time. And okay.
No. What the fuck?
I don't know.
All right.
That makes my vision a little.
No.
That's not Lewin.
Well, yeah. It was Vesuvius, and now it's Tybee.
Tybee, yeah.
Tybee. Yeah, it's Tybee. I haven't seen
So
Tybee in years.
What if Lewin's hurt?
Why would Lewin be hurt?
We have to go back to the house.
Okay.
I will say, the vision you saw is like the decaying corpse of Lewin.
Oh,
Not like might be unconscious, like
dead.
very, very dead.
No, here.
The
Hold
one
on.
secret I didn't have.
Hold on. I will look for Lewin one more time to get this all sorted out. Okay. Okay. And I promise we don't have to stay here. I don't know what just happened with Tybee. They were a thing and then they turned into themselves and they were Vesuvius is not here, and they are playing. That
This
is
is
a 10
For Look Into the Abyss?
to gaze into the abyss.
Okay. You see lucid visions, and you take
And
one
I'm looking
forward.
specifically for Lewin.
Okay.
And I this time instead of like looking for them, I want to do well-being because
okay.
I can do whereabouts or well-being,
Okay.
and it only works for the person I drew blood from, so it's Tybee technically.
Okay, so the well-being of Tybee is probably not wonderful at this
physically
moment.
fine, but like just shaking intensely. Like
freaked out?
Yeah, just like
Okay. No, Lewin's freaked out for some reason. I don't know why. But they don't have the quarterback anymore. The other team's just gonna lose no matter what, right? Right? We need to go help Lewin.
Oh, you're hot or cold?
Very cold.
All right, this is bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
I don't have. Do I have the keys or do you?
you do. You drove here, I think.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
were able to at least.
Okay, let's go back to the house.
Okay.
Okay.
Tybee, real quick.
You're gonna get a text, and Ophelia wants to meet you.
Fuck.
I think this is a good time for us to trigger the Darkest Self.
Yes, that's a good point.
So the Darkest Self is a mechanic in Monsterhearts where when you are under like extreme duress or you've maxed out your harm or stuff like that, you can be sent into a headspace where you are not thinking correctly. It's kind of one of those moments as a teen where you feel completely powerless or overpowered, or you're just not sure what to do. So would you read us your Darkest Self?
Darkest Self for the Cuckoo. Somebody is a hack at playing themselves in their own life. It grates on you. It's time for you, the understudy, to take that place in the spotlight. You portray them so much better than they do. It's time to take them out of the picture, using whatever means necessary. Replace them. You escape your darkest self when something they do surprises you, or someone shows a genuine care for you, or you succeed.
So who do you become? Regardless of outfits, regardless of anything, who are you?
Davis. I am... It's gotta be one of them, and Davis is a bigger threat. I've had more practice being Davis. We didn't talk about this on stream, but there's a history of it. And knowing that Davis is even like a vampire and isn't like doing nearly enough vampire shit, I gotta be Davis.
Okay.
So
And
Davis
to be
emerges
found
from
out
the-
in such a sloppy way, you'd never be discovered like that. You could do it so much better.
Ophelia, what are you doing?
I was
You've just
going
texted Davis.
to pull a move on Maisie, but fuck her. No, she's just currency. No. Davis, I think we haven't been seeing eye to eye on one thing, and I know sometimes that, and this is kind of like a long text, that Ophelia is kind of demonstrating a little bit of secret vulnerability, I guess you could describe it. And I know that we kind of don't always see eye to eye on some things, period. I'd like to meet real quick and just see if we can compromise. Hedge or bets, maybe, since I know we've invested in this, but I do treasure our friendship.
Okay.
And then
You are a treasure to me.
I open
Period.
the door to the car. I get in, and the whole time I've been like looking at my phone, like trying to read this while I'm running. And I toss it over to Noah in the passenger seat. Can you read that and respond to it? Like, just let Ophelia know that we're going to our house and to enjoy the football game, and I guess you win. Okay? Whatever happens. But we need to go check on Lewin.
Done.
Do you tell Ophelia that you're headed to Lewin's house?
No.
Okay. Okay, Ophelia, the game is on. You've just received a text back from Davis. You win.
Ophelia thinks to herself, No, I haven't. Not yet. You don't understand what victory means.
And you see Davis walk into the stands.
And I... Oh my god. You're in the stands, Ophelia? I go over to Ophelia.
Cool.
Hello, Ophelia. Do you have a moment? I feel my heartbeat. Can you feel my heart? It's fast, right?
Yeah.
It's fast. Can we talk for a second? I'm
Hey,
I'm freaking out.
let's
I'm
go
freaking
somewhere
out, Ophelia.
quiet.
Okay, thank you. We go somewhere quiet.
Okay? It's behind the bleachers.
Look, I know your thing is
And
secrets.
Ophelia is gonna like kind of put a hand right around you and just kind of like gently scratch the scalp. So hey, I know we've had some miscommunication, so I just want to be really clear. And Ophelia slams your head against the side of the bleachers and then pulls you back.
Roll lash out physically.
I fucking own you. I'm rolling, so I'm triggering a word move called Scales.
Okay.
So when you look back up, Ophelia's eyes are rimmed with ridges, and they're like the eye of Mordor right now. So you've never
Cool.
seen this. For the most part, Ophelia does not read monster, but you've never signaled monster so far as these claws dig into your head.
Cool. I also
I
need... Yeah.
I think this is a good chance for you maybe to go Darkest Self as well.
Cool.
If you feel that is appropriate.
Technically this is a different move, but I feel it's very similar. So I'm just going to read that, and I
Okay.
think there is some overlap here. So
Okay.
Darkest Self, you've become too heady, too lax, too vague. In outlining to those in my circle what is up. And I need to dominate one of the people things that I treasure to let it know that it's yours, that it doesn't get to choose who owns it. I do. I escape my darkest self when my treasured thing proves that I don't own it entirely, or when I see the difference between objects of people. But for right now, I'm triggering the worm move, Scales, which once per session, and this is it, I can transform into a terrifying beast of talons and coils. Give myself the condition, secretly vulnerable. See what I did there? While transform, you can roll to lash out physically with dark, except I do as much harm as I like. And when the scene ends, I collapse into human form.
Okay. Roll.
I'm also
lash out
going to
physically.
use all 4 of the strings I have on Davis. This was a 3. And I imagine since you are impersonated as a cop, I would use Davis's strings.
Yep, I think
to
that makes
influence
sense.
you.
I'm that good.
Cool. So I got an
Fair.
8. I'm rolling plus dark, so that's going to be 10. And I'm using 4 strings to just. So I'm slamming your head. This is gonna get violent for a second. Just warning.
Content warning for violence.
Cool. So I'm slamming your head against repeatedly, and then I'm just slapping you across the face between mix of I fucking own you. Smack, smack,
Davis,
smack.
you are. Is there a particular amount of harm that you do?
I can do as much harm as I like, so I
much
could
harm
kill
are you
Lewin
doing?
this
I can
way.
handle 4.
I'm beating Lewin within an inch of his life, and
So
the
3.
finishing
Their
blow
life.
here,
Their
they're
life.
like, that's twice. I'm
Davis
sorry.
his, Lewin theirs.
What is Tobin?
Tybee was they.
Tybee was there. Okay, good.
For sure.
Okay, good.
But they're Davis right now.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. And the finishing move here is, and I'm just gonna whisper upmates this: if your eyes aren't mine, they're nobody's.
Ophelia?
Oh my
I blind
God.
you.
Oh my god!
Okay. Ophelia, I hear you. I hear you, baby. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'll do it. Anything. And I have secrets for you, but what do you want first? I'll tell you. And tell me what you want. What do you want?
I want nothing you have the power to give me. And then I drop you and leave.
I have a powerful secret. I have a powerful secret. Okay.
So then I'm just gonna squat next to you. Davis,
Yes.
do you even know what power is?
I thought I did, but now I think I do. I never felt it until now. I'm sorry.
Power. See, this is what I've never understood about you. In that you have so much, but what's more important than power is will, and that's where you're lacking. You're just floating.
You're right.
You see, and I know that you bet against me, and that's why we're here. So, Davis, I really want you to understand that you have done this to yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, I am not a person you may negotiate with. I am a force of nature. I am the law that holds your universe together. And every time you hear something in the distance, every time you feel something against your skin that you didn't see coming, I want you to know. Now, I want you to tell me right now, Davis, who owns you?
You do.
You're fucking right. What's your secret? Give it to me.
I'm a vampire. And also, Noah, is a hollow, if you know what that means. And did you ever meet Lewin's twin by any chance?
Ophelia remains silent.
Okay, well, I just ran away from Noah. Noah found out that Lewin was hiding their twin in the attic, and for some reason Noah got really, really mad, okay, and started going to Lewin's house. I didn't know what to do, so I came to you because I thought maybe you could keep me safe. But that's all I know, and I am a vampire, and I won't do anything with that unless you want me to. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, baby. I'm sorry, okay?
And you feel Ophelia's hand crawl across your face. Who are you?
I'm nothing. I'm no one.
You feel claws kind of sink into your face. I knew Davis, who you most certainly are not, was a vampire. Davis had to feed somehow, and Davis lacked the will to feed. Who do you think brought them blood bags, you fucking moron?
I'm gonna do something.
Okay, do
I
it.
rolled it for my feathers earlier, and I
Okay.
got a mixed success.
Okay.
So the what I'm choosing this time is the magic will dissipate if I lash out at anyone,
Okay.
and I am going to bite her neck.
Okay.
No, I fail. I just straight up fail. That is a 3. It's a 3. So. Oh, but I need to roll for that lie I told too.
Okay.
Well, that's we can say in a moment. I'll roll it later, but
Davis lunges for you.
for your neck.
Cool. Ophelia, being a horrifying beast of scaly, coiled muscle and frigid claws, her signature white hair, not that you can see, this is just like slicked up and floating kind of in static, and her icy talons are icy talons, but in the literal instead of metaphorical sense. And as you go, it just grabs you and just thrusts you on the ground.
And before I even hit the ground, the illusion fades, and you see Tybee.
You thought you could just be them. Fuck!
No,
You thought you could just...
Well, which one are
Well,
you doing, Luke?
I'm losing track at this point. You thought you could just take over somebody's life. And that would just work?
It did. Okay? It did. For a long time. Okay? And it's gonna work again. It's gonna work again. I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll just take a new one, okay? I'll take a new face, a new life.
How?
And it'll be better. I'll be better than them. I will. Maybe it'll be you. Maybe it'll be you, Ophelia. You're not so good at what you
How
do.
well do you remember what I look like?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah?
You look like someone who's in a lot of trouble.
Tell you what. Here's my bait. You seem like a person in need of a new set of eyes, baby. Disavow any relationship you had with Davis. You are going to help me destroy them. We're going to reveal their secret, and we're going to run him out of town.
Good.
We're going to make this as publicly known as possible. The world will hunt for Davis, and he won't be our problem anymore.
No, you...
And you'll get to go home and see how handsome you are in your mirror. And it'll be a lovely day, my friend.
I think we're gonna do this, Ophelia. Because Lewin's flock is already spreading the word. I'm gonna roll that lie. That is a 5. I have +1 for my gang, so that is 6. +2 is 8. Some people think they're a liar, but some people think everything I told Ophelia about Davis being mad and going to the house is true.
Do some people... So what is the lie? That
The
you were spinning
lie
exactly?
is Davis found out that Lewin has a twin in the attic, and he got mad, really mad, and ran there.
Okay, what is going to run...
Oh, sorry, not
Davis out?
Davis, Noah.
Noah.
And she, yeah, not Davis, Noah.
Okay.
That was what I said to Ophelia, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Noah and Davis. You arrive at the house.
I get out and I run in immediately.
Hang on, that was...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You
Okay,
run into the
okay.
house, and you go up the stairs, and up, and up, and up,
And are you with me, Noah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
and up.
And pull down the ladder for the attic.
And it falls,
So I've never been up here.
and you climb the steps one at a time, and then you peek over the edge, and you are face to face with Lewin. A fly crawls out of his mouth, or their mouth.
Is that Lewin? Is that our Lewin? Is that Lewin? Is it our Lewin?
I'm gonna climb back down the ladder, close it up. Yeah.
Who are we talking to today? Who?
Tybee.
Who's Tybee?
They were part of Lewin's gang. I guess they're like us, and they killed Lewin and put them up there and just took over their life.
How long ago?
I don't know. But Lewin's body it's long decayed.
You hear cars pulling up out front. Multiple cars.
Davey, we have to get you out of here.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you're not safe.
Okay, I trust that.
Are your phones turned on?
Yeah.
Who?
And I look at my phone.
What's Davis's last name? Do they have one? No.
Davis Aravis.
Davis Aravis is a vampire.
I'm gonna check my social media accounts.
Every single group chat.
Noah pulls out her phone and just on every social media platform says, if Davey's a vampire, then I'm a hollow.
You hear voices coming from outside the house. Come on out, Davis.
No, let's just leave.
Time to come out.
Can you turn into a bat?
No.
No, what kind of vampire are
I
you?
think Noah's the one who's not. Who came here?
But
Cool.
Oh,
but
okay.
but Davis is a vampire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
So we're both like implicated.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, like, can hollows do anything? Can you turn into?
Let me check. Can I use metamorphosis?
Sure. Well, I don't think you can change your physical appearance though.
No. But it says when I gaze into the abyss on a 7 or higher, the abyss will also show you what you must become,
Okay.
and you can permanently swap 2 of your stats.
Okay.
Interesting interpretation. So, like, you're hoping the abyss will show you how you need to make whatever internal adjustment represented by your stats in order to give you a way out. Yeah?
So what do you want from the abyss?
I want it to take the 2 of us to safety, whoever that is.
Okay.
Hell yeah! Plus what? Dark?
Plus dark.
Yeah, that's 12.
Okay.
What?
Here's what happens then, Noah. You like think and reach down into yourself, and something clicks, like mechanically clicks into place,
Oh.
and the door in front of you, the nearest door, just disappears, and on the other side is another town.
We should go. I don't have a life here. I don't have a life anywhere.
I go up and I pull the attic back open and I go back up.
You can hear people are beginning to knock on the door. It seems like people are coming inside rather quickly.
And I'm going to take if I can say this is still there, I want to take a hat
Of Lewin's?
of Lewin's from beside their body and close the attic back up. And I'm going to put it on. Let's go. And I take Noah's hand and walk through to a new town and a new life.
Bridge Ridge lost the game.
Yes!
This is what we wanted.
Oh wait, no!
And Ophelia, you have established dominance over the high school of at least the graduating class.
Ophelia is also, in the time span following the game, is going to help her classmates organize in this scary and chaotic time and really advocate and assuming Lewin grants their assistance.
I can be Lewin again.
Ophelia spreads the truth that Davis was a vampire and has kidnapped Noah, as well as held Lewin accomplice and held them prisoner inside their own home as part of this. And as much as they can, also frames Davis for physically harming Lewin.
And probably for spiking the Gatorade as well, right? Because
Davis-
players like collapsed on the field and like had to go to the hospital.
I do need to know, because the other team was hypnotized to do as hard as they could to lose.
Yeah. So it was two teams like
Just, like,
basically
trying-
just
They
falling,
collapse.
falling
No, we can
over-
collapse better. Lose.
They were throwing the football back and forth between the teams.
Great.
Like, just back and forth for like 20 minutes before people were like, "You stop
God.
doing that. You have to play." What is Tybee up to?
So I live on as Lewin now, or I mean Ophelia. Who am I? Am I Lewin?
I think what Ophelia would try to do is allow you to reinsert yourself and try to facilitate you reinserting yourself as Lewin.
Can I make a suggestion? Perhaps you become a teacher.
Oh, I have a teacher's belt.
You can become whoever you want.
Yeah, let's leave Lewin out of it for a little bit.
Because Lewin's
I
body
will become
is
a
still...
teacher and just I will help make sure the truth is believed. The
Okay.
truth is believed.
I need
And-
for the students helping students during crisis council, which is the club that Ophelia found for to establish a place in the community. Needs a student teacher
So
representative.
who better than the student counselor, Mr. Dominic?
Who has to go, Ophelia, along with probably Lewin's parents who know that they didn't have a twin. So I would say I'm working on that for a bit.
Okay.
They're out of town right now, the parents are, so it's easier, but...
What are Davis and Noah up to?
I think we just make a life for a while. I do want to know, Ophelia, how long do you stay in that town?
Let's see. Ophelia had planned, if we had all remained friends, to use the capital won from her winnings, and this is after several years of, aggressive student entrepreneurship, use that capital to host fundraisers, start a small business, to really expand the sphere of influence on another scale beyond high school. So maybe a couple years before eventually pushing to a career in politics, but
Okay.
always larger, always larger. So first, we'll get a job at City Hall. Then eventually, we'll become a senator, and then we'll see how we grow from there. And no, Ophelia never lets go. Noah's a treasure, and you stole that from her hoard.
Well, so a couple years later, you go home and you find their body dead in your bed with a note that says, "How does it feel to lose?" Because I still have a connection to you and I know where you are at all times. And Noah and I spend our time figuring out how to kill you for what you did to Lewin.
Yeah.
Noah, anything else you want to add?
Shoot. Yeah, but I don't have anything like super, like.
This will be like the Harry Potter, like they have kids afterwards thing. Like, well, I just mean like everything huge happens, and then it has that like thing at the end.
Maybe Noah learns so much and so well from Davy and everyone else. She becomes a therapist.
Okay.
Cool.
High school is not a good time for a lot of people. There are people that walk away from high school wishing they had never gotten to that school. They'd never set foot in that school. Bridge Ridge, after all of this happens, continues normally. There's no change. There's no obvious effect on the community besides maybe Ophelia's skyrocketing rise to power. And the death of Mr. Dominic. Mm-hmm. May he rest in peace. When high school ends, those people that didn't enjoy it will carry those memories with them for the rest of their lives. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I love this game.
Let's speed ramp through our
very
great
quickly. I have been your MC tonight, Sam Richardson. You can find me on Twitter at Laggardson, Laggardson. You can also find me here tomorrow night for Monster of the Week, where we are wrapping up the Arc 3. It's going to be so good. Please join us. It's so much fun.
I've been Jonas Newhouse playing a few characters, technically Tybee, mostly Lewin. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. I will also be here tomorrow for Monster of the Week. And next Tuesday, I will be GMing for Hiatus and Handlebars Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with these 4 in character as the Hijinks and Handlebars crew. So the babies are back, but not in the way we know them. Tune in next Tuesday for that. I love you, bye.
And as a surprise, I'm not going to tell you who I'm playing. It'll be fun. I love it. Okay, so you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. You can find me here every Tuesday along with them doing Hijinks and Handlebars. Like Jonas said, D&D 5e next week, and then after that, I will be GMing something to be determined, and then we will take a week off, and starting August 6th, we will continue with the storyline of the show Hijinks and Handlebars. I will also be here tomorrow doing Monster of the Week. It's so good. Monster of the Week is so good. The last episode we did is the best episode we had done so far, and I already thought that every other time we recorded an episode. So it's like, it's so good. My character's amazing. Jonas's character is incredible. Like, Sam Dar is on that and is really
She's so good.
So good as well. I mean, it's like the cast is incredible. The storytelling is so great, and Sam does an awesome job. So check that out.
I have been Franny, and you can find me on Instagram at JUST_FRANNIE. Yeah, check them all out. I'm catching up with Monsters of the Week as well. It's quite good. The characters are... I'm in love with all of them. I mean,
Henrietta is bae.
Henrietta is bae.
Hashtag Henrietta is bae.
Hi, I've been Spencer LaBelle playing Ophelia fucking Emberthorn. This is possibly the most evil character I've ever played.
Ditto.
Yeah. So that was very fun, and I wish it didn't feel as good as it did. Bye.
Wait, before we do one last thing. How long did you know you were going to be a double crosser?
Since I read My Darkest Self.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's been triggered
every time we had a conversation... Every time we had a conversation behind the scenes where I was like, oh, we're going to be best friends, and like every time I was like, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to be dishonest. Let's be best friends. Did that like eat you up inside?
No, because I was Lewin.
No, it fed you.
I was Lewin.
All right, we're good. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching Monster of the Week. We'll see you tomorrow and or next week. Goodbye.